Oh, I could
Kind
still
of
hear.
magic though, depending on the
I
weather.
gotta go put it under a pillow. Wait, put it outside. All right.
Just throw it at the neighbor.
Yeah, slide it under your neighbor's door. I saw his asshole. Oh,
Oh,
it's funny 'cause
shit!
he mooned us, and his ass must be green. That's the only reason why.
What?
This is how we find out that Colby has a green ass.
Brother, go to the doctor.
And that's my cue. Hey, welcome back to RERole, or Random Encounter Roleplaying. We're a group of friends who, in an attempt to make ourselves pay more attention, started filming our TTRPG sessions. My name is Dylan, and I'll be your GM for tonight's session. We're going to be playing Daggerheart once again in our homebrewed world of Tulniran. This is session 3 of my 4-session mini-arc. Last session, the party had made it to the beginning of the Temple of Naz, a dungeon intricately designed by Naz herself. That's exactly what I thought of. A dungeon intricately designed by Naz herself for entertainment and to try out new traps and puzzles. They became acquainted with their new magical items and opened a mysterious egg-shaped chest that had a human baby inside, which they took and Reggy named Reggy III. They encountered their first challenge in needing to forge a key using the correct ingredients and processes while trying not to be killed by a mind-bogglingly large ogre humanoid creature. Having escaped their demise and leaving the ogre creature with the flame wall parting gift, they met Alruic, the human sorcerer who was a member of the Reclaimers. Alruic claims that he is Zathosian and was a POW of Sal Cairn. They promised his freedom if he were to take a walk and return, and they also promised to release his wife and son from their custody as they claimed to have them. Continuing on, the party stumbled through a portal to a floating chunk of reality that seemed to be ripped straight from Springhaven campus. The massively tall clock tower dominating the view as Naz atop it rains down automatic ballista fire. Inside one of the houses on the way to the tower, they encountered a strange group of Infernus and a goblin who Reggy revealed were old classmates of his. They crossed a broken bridge to the foot of the tower, where that same ogre creature from earlier has returned to attack the party once more. And this is where we pick back up. The ogre lands, splinters rock everywhere, stands up, and looks at all of you. I have been given a command, and I will see it done. And to begin this combat, it is going to use an ability called Reality Quake.
Oh.
And for the rest of this
Doesn't sound
scene,
good.
so the rest of this fight, I turned away from the page.
No.
Here we go. Make a knowledge reaction roll, each of you.
Knowledge.
Yes, sir.
Yep. As you're questioning the reality around you.
12.
Okay.
He was gonna say
I
with
was gonna
something
say,
and then
yeah.
realized it was a reaction roll. And
Uh,
mine's a 19.
Okay.
I will have 13.
Okay. So, Will, you're the only one that succeeds. Or,
Hey.
excuse me, Evander.
Well, better eat this baby.
Reggie and Oz. Reggie and Oz. You guys become unstuck. And now, whenever you spend a hope, mark an armor slot, HP, or stress, you must double the amount spent or marked.
Oh my god.
Okay.
But
Oh shit.
Also, caveat, I thought about this. If it happened to you, Reggie, this does not count for your belt of unity. I'll say it
Yes,
just
I was
adds
like, I
one
suddenly
more.
can't use it anymore. Alright. Dang, so if we take 1 HP, we gotta... Oh, dude, if you take a severe damage...
Wait, so does it count for tag team rolls, or is it just one more for all tag team rolls?
I'll say just for the sake of the scene, it doesn't work. It doesn't count for tag team rolls.
Okay. Is it, okay.
Because you could still do
like-
a tag team, you would have to be maxed out on hope.
Because you get 6 hope, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll
Up to you,
say
I was
for
just
tag
curious.
teams, it just adds 1.
Okay.
Okay.
So for normal, it's 4. For yours, Colby, it'll be
We
6.
are so lucky Evander passed that. That is huge for us.
Hey, I was the one that edited the last video, and I rolled 9 almost every single time. By
Yeah.
the way,
Yeah.
it always
You had a
came out
rough
as a
go.
total of 9. So a 19 was like, I feel like in
We're
some
starting
ways.
off strong,
Would
baby.
you like to
Yeah.
remind us of the scene, by the way, where?
Yes,
Mhm.
yes, I will bring you back. So you're at the foot of this clock tower. You are close enough to it that Naz can't like look straight down and shoot at you. And in fact, Alruic, who's right next to you, says right now, he's like, "We need to get to the door, get inside." And the door, you're kind of in this courtyard. You're on one side of it. The abomination thing's in the middle, and then further on the other side of the circle, I'd say he's far. So like one step further than very far is the door.
Okay.
And then up above, there are like flying creatures around, but they're not involved.
Okay.
Okay.
And then Oz, actually, you feel like a pretty strong squirm on your chest as you look down, and this baby is pretty big now, and it's kind of trying to get free from you.
This is no time for down.
He goes, eh, eh, eh.
Don't you at me, you strange reptilian baby.
It's a human.
Looks human.
Oh, sorry, my reality just shifted there for a second. We're back.
Okay. And I'll pass it to you guys. Alruic on his first action is he's just gonna start circling to try and get to the door.
So
There are 2 countdown die active right now. Also
2 countdown die. How far are we from Ogbro?
far.
Oh, bro.
Far, and the door they're trying to get to is very far. I'm guessing.
It's a little bit further than that, even.
Okay.
Is it behind him?
Yes.
Or is he
He's, like,
directly in
standing-
between?
Yeah, you're a straight line. It's you, point
Alright,
A, he's B, and C's the door.
so like from the ogre, it's probably far.
Yes.
And last question: is the ogre looking better than the state we left him?
Yes, he looks like a lot of his wounds has healed, but parts of his like armor and stuff is kind of singed from the fire. He
Okay.
has some like minor burns, but for the amount of time you were gone, or since you last saw him, it's impressive how much he's already healed.
All right.
Okay.
I think I left off last time saying that I was just gonna sprint at this thing,
Yeah.
and I will follow through with that and
Okay.
sprint at this thing. Now, I am not expecting to get up to close range. In fact, I'm going to sort of angle just slightly in the opposite direction that Alruic has started to circle. And first I'll take like 2 steps. I'm going to look over my shoulder and I'm going to say, "Get to the door." And then I'm going to run off in that direction, draw my sword, and I'm going to look at this thing and say, "Oh, good. I wasn't done with you yet." And I'm going to try to taunt and step to the side to get him to come to me.
I didn't hear no bell.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
16 with hope.
We're rolling now, baby.
And this is your goading him,
I am goading him.
so that's against his difficulty that succeeds.
Nice.
Attaboy.
Okay. So he is goaded. He marks a stress. And the next
Oh, I
time
forgot about that. Yeah.
next time he's spot lit, he has to attack me and makes it at disadvantage.
Okay. Disadvantage. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
With his attention turned, Oz will nod. It's like, "Be safe." And I'll attempt to run towards the door.
Okay.
Just an agility roll. I don't know what your DC is set at.
Yeah.
Well, I probably got it. It's going to be a 20, but it's with fear.
Okay. So yes, you get up to, I'd say, close range of the door. You get to far plus one more. And then you could see the door from here. You have fear. You are constantly looking over your shoulder, and you have a baby with you, and you're trying to take care of one thing while being focused on another, and this whole situation stresses you out just a little bit. But you are able to get that little bit further distance to close the gap to the door. And in fact, as you are this close now, you can kind of see like a thin, almost like veil sheen on the front of the door, kind of waving down passively.
Okay. Now, you did say this stresses me out a little bit. Is that a stress?
Yeah, you mark a stress, yes.
I mark 2 stress.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ow.
Oh, yeah. When Oz took off and he started running.
You gotta consider that now.
Oh, wait, was that with fear?
That was with fear.
Oh, I'm sorry, yep.
Yep. Okay, so first things first, Ogre Smash Evander. It's
Well,
gonna
we'll see.
turn.
He has to hit first.
It's like, I remember you. And it just walks over. And it's just gonna try and hold you still with one arm and then punch you in the face the other. At disadvantage.
I mean, I'm gonna try to resist.
I rolled a 2 and a 20.
Hey, I'll take the 2. Give me the
Nice.
2.
So, yeah, you block it or dodge it however you
Oh,
want.
it's just a 2 total. There's no bonus.
Well, I told you the dice roll. I don't want to tell you the bonus.
Ah, okay. But either way, is it below
Yeah.
an 8? I'll tell you. Okay. He still might have enough bonus. Is my
Wait,
point.
actually, hold on.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
no.
forgot. He does get a bonus to his rolls, and it
AC's pretty low.
still didn't hit.
Ah, yeah,
Alright.
baby.
Okay.
Okay. So as he gets close and reaches down to grab me, I'm gonna let him
Yeah.
grab onto me, and then as he goes to swing, I'm just gonna like last second duck out of his grip, sort of fainting frailty as he grabs me with the first hand. So then I can last second sweep under that arm. So he kind of like just punches his own fist, and then I'll
Okay, yeah.
come up underneath that arm to try to attack. But I'm not actually gonna take my action. That was just
You
flavor for the
memorized his
dodge.
moveset.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna wait till his pants fall down, like Tyson style.
Quick, tie your shoes together.
Okay, well that he missed. So actually, he's gonna spend a fear to go again, and this is spotlighting again. So I don't think he's gonna roll this one at disadvantage.
Nope.
Okay. So just a regular another punch. He's gonna follow through with his opposite hand. That is a 10 to hit. Jeez, another pretty low roll.
Yeah, that sucks, man. That's a low roll, and that does affect.
That is 22 physical damage with his left fist to your helmet as it leaves a small dent where it landed.
Bonk.
That is 1 HP.
It's crazy. All right, back to you guys.
Okay, seeing that Oz was running that way, I was distracted at the moment of this ogre and Evander, and then I looked that way. I'm like, oh shoot! And then I'm gonna cast Arcane Door and try to get within. It'll take me as far into far range as I can, a portal that I can walk through, instead of having to run.
Okay.
And it's a spellcasting roll.
Before you say the reveal your roll, I'm just going to use my hope ability, so it doesn't require a roll. It won't pass it back to them. But my what's it called? Frontline tank. So I'll spend 3 hope to clear 2 armor slots.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good call.
Okay. So this is just a spellcasting roll of 13. I rolled an 18 with hope. And
Nice.
there was an 11, so that's my strange pattern,
Nice.
so I get a hope
Yeah.
back. I had to spend a hope to do it, so I had to spend 2 hope because of that bend reality, or the unstuck. So essentially I just spent 1 hope to do
Okay.
that.
Yes.
So this portal appears, and then I just step through it, and I basically blink into existence right next to Oz, and like the portal
Yep.
closes. And that's it.
You come through, and you're right next to Oz and the baby, and Reggie the Third turns to you, and it's like, Dada. And it starts to like
What?
reach out like it wants to be held by you.
His first words.
Aw.
His first
Wow.
words.
Wait, that might be the shifted reality speaking.
That could
Ain't
be.
that some shit, Oz? You carry this baby through its whole childhood. You do all the work, and it still says "Dada" first.
I'm gonna,
Am
like,
I
put my-
right?
Put my
Am I
hand onto it like
right?
this and be like, "You're better in Uncle Oz's hands, buddy." And then, like, start looking at this sheen that's covering.
Okay. Alruic is. I'm gonna roll to see if he can get up there. This won't. Play will stay with you guys, but this is just a narrative roll. He makes it. He runs all the way up to the door, and he's like, looks back to you two that are right there. He looks back at you, Evander, kind of gives you a nod of thanks for kind of giving him the path. There's a barrier here. I can open it, but it's gonna take some time. Just try and keep him off my back. And he closes his eyes. Hold on, I actually just got something in my eye.
Nice, nice.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was a very cool way to cast a spell. For some reason,
No.
this looked very like a cool way to
looks
cast
Anime
magic.
style, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 The main character quirk, like
Yeah.
no,
Actually,
he
someone
I'm
with
for
an
places
iPad.
sure
his
gonna
hand on
use
it
that.
like a normal
Yeah.
sorcerer. Boring old.
Their like
regular
spell focus
sorcerer.
is their fake eye.
Mhm.
All right, somebody write that down.
He places a hand on it, and it like physically touches, and a boom kind of wave goes through, and the sheen turns still. He closes his eyes, and kind of like a pulse, almost like a heartbeat, is going through it. And a countdown die has started because of that, of 8.
Oh
And,
man.
A second countdown die has started of 4 at the same time.
Okay.
Okay.
Did he say
Well-
that to us or Evander? The
To
time.
us.
Okay.
He says out loud. I mean,
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, to you two.
we're all.
Like,
you guys
kind
are
of-
much closer than I am.
Because you
Yeah.
guys are. He basically
Yeah.
just ran right in front of you, beat you to the door by
Got
like
you.
a few steps.
I'm gonna look at Oz.
Okay, and then back to you guys. Yep.
Well, we better help out Evander then. I'm gonna start running towards the ogre. Not too close.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. Run up and
You
whack
have
him with your
range.
staff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Does a donkey kick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
I
the
am in
ogre-
with close enough range now. I don't need to like spend an action to do that, right? To get close to him. Well, actually, I don't need to because I'm gonna cast Ice Spike, which is far range anyway.
Okay.
Yep. He's far from
Ice
you guys.
spike with my little.
Or I guess
spike.
technically not quite far.
Yeah,
He's
okay.
close
Edge of
because
close.
you're in between.
that's a
him
crit.
And the door now. Nice.
Ooh,
I
there
haven't
we
crit in a
go.
long time.
Feels good.
Okay.
Oh, crit.
21 damage. Yes.
That does major.
Nice.
Barely.
So you see, like, I hold out my staff, and this purple sheen-looking ice, almost like jagged, like a lightning bolt, forms in front of it, and then like pulses again and gets like double the size, and then shoots out toward this ogre and hits him.
Okay. And when you do, depending on this rule, nothing happens. It strikes true, and
Oh.
it hits.
Ooh,
Ominous.
Ooh, actually, hold on.
clear stress and gain a hope.
Assuming the spotlight stays with us.
Yes, for sure.
As the ice hits, Oz is moving forward and opens his palm, and the ice just kind of splinters into like an octopus that starts coiling around.
Okay. I think I know what's
Love it.
happening here.
Love it.
I'm gonna cast Death Grip.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, that is going to be a 22 to hit with fear.
Yes, exactly how they described it. The tentacles like start to grab him and like pin him down as he's like struggling against it.
And you'll be forced to mark 2 stress and he is restrained.
Oh boy.
Okay. And that triggered a countdown die, and so did yours, Colby.
Okay.
Both of your rolls triggered one each of the countdown die. Okay, so it is back to me. I'm gonna spend a fear to shatter the ice around me, and then continue to. Actually, he's gonna turn and is gonna run at you, Oz, the guy who just tried and captured him.
You son of a...
He's getting
You were
tired
supposed to
of
be restrained!
being restrained all the time.
If only.
Sidra!
You don't know what they mean.
I don't. I wish I did.
That's a 16 to hit Oz.
As it turns out, that does hit.
Okay, and he's just running up and he's gonna go with a front kick. And in fact,
So wait, just for like spacing, they were within close range when they attacked?
they were close. Yep.
Okay. So I am still
So-
in close range of him.
Yes.
Cool.
He moved out of melee. Now you're close.
Yep.
Okay. That's 25 physical damage
Oh my.
to you, and even the baby you turn. Reggie, you cast Tava's armor on it earlier.
Yes,
And
I
you see
did.
like a purple sheen kind of shatter as it took all the impact and protected the baby.
Oh my god.
Nice.
That's my son.
But I'm assuming Oz still gets hit, though.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
And that's his uncle.
Okay. I will now. We discussed this earlier. I messed up a little bit on the damage thresholds. I was
Yes.
actually one shy.
Ooh,
Turns out
yeah,
that one shy made it from 25 to 26 for my
Nice.
threshold.
Thank
Yeah,
God.
all right. Well, there you go.
So
Good thing you
it's-
reread
This is
that.
why we talk. This is why we
Yep.
talk
Yeah.
before
Yeah.
sessions.
It's major. I am going to
Thank you.
mark 2 armor slots to bring it down to minor. And
Oh right.
the turtles still circling around me are going to swing up and just slow his foot as he kicks.
Yeah.
And to... unfortunately, I won't be able to maintain... you know what? Never mind. I'm maintaining them. Okay, turtles stay up.
Okay.
What's the
Alright,
cost?
I have to spend 2... It's normally 1 hope, but I'm burning resources fast, but I don't have many armor slots left either.
Yeah.
Okay.
And with that, I will pass it back.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the best move right now is for Oz to just move out.
Wait, in case he has attack of opportunity, which we don't know if he does, maybe it's best if I run over.
Sure.
Since I don't need to make a roll for it. Although we kind of talked about this, but if you're just gonna move close and not take an action, it feels kind of cheap because that's kind of just free, and I could just do it again later, and then I moved up to far.
Well, narratively, I guess you can't control like if you get interrupted or if someone rolls with fear, but I was gonna say like if it's part of the action you're gonna take in like this scene per se or like action, it would make sense that it's all happening at the same time and you could do it. I think it's just like don't be an asshole.
Okay.
Right.
I'll move
that's
first.
kind of my idea with it.
Yeah.
I'll move first, then I'll let him move, and then I will take the action that I was going to take eventually,
Perfect.
depending on whatever.
Yep. Perfect.
Yeah, Oz is with the baby.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna run up, and I'll just
You
like
get him out of here.
kind of half slide.
It's kind of
So I'll
laughing
run up
as
in
it's running.
circle. I'm gonna bring the sword down and kind of drag it on the stone, and half slide and like slide in between both of them, kicking up sparks with the sword. Just getting in between, so I'm close enough to both of them to take the hit, and then I'll let him run off.
You the scraping of his sword kind of draws his attention. He looks over his shoulder. He sees you. Just like a smirk kind of forms on his face. He's like, I'm enjoying this battle with you, little one. As you scurry off.
Yeah, no
Alright.
response from Evander at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm honestly, with that, I think I'm just going to attempt a roll to move to like far range from this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is going. It's going to the GM's best friend. That's going to be 17. Also with fear.
Okay, and that triggers one of the countdown die.
Oh no.
I would like to
It's
get
down to
over
2.
Has the 8 triggered yet from?
I think it's
When-
only triggered once, and it was
Okay.
when from your roll.
Okay. Yeah.
It's only if you crit.
Yeah, we gotta get.
No,
If
eight.
we
I think
crit
it's
8
just-
times
it's
in
just-
this fight, he fucking
'Cause that's-
insta-kills all
There hasn't
of
been
us.
that many rolls since then, besides like
Yeah.
Travis's 2 with fear. So
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
hint hint.
Mm-hmm.
golly.
I'm starting to put the pieces together.
Yeah.
It's when Travis rolls with fear.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of a funny one.
Yeah.
Just whenever a specific player
Yeah,
rolls.
yeah.
Or like when they do something they commonly do.
Yeah. That's funny.
Like whenever Travis adjusts his headphones, this countdown's gonna take.
Yeah.
I think it's still your turn.
Oh.
His turn. Oh wait, never
I
mind.
rolled
Never mind.
fear.
No,
Just
yeah,
kidding,
you
roll
rolled
with
you
fear.
rolled with fear, it's on you.
Evander, he turns, spinning left elbow, aimed at your
Sure.
forehead.
Sure. There is a sizable dent that he had started earlier and has been working on.
He's yep. Ooh, baby. I know that hits. I don't need to roll it. 17. Come on, baby.
Yes, it does.
22 physical damage.
22 physical
As he
damage
dents
is.
the other side of your helmet, so now it's a little kind of
No,
pointed.
no. I don't want to be in that camp. That's one armor
Well, the
slot.
next one's going right on top. So
I'm gonna put it on the same side, so it just looks really like I've been
So-
hit by multiple meteors on that side. Like I got craters on that side of the moon.
okay. So yeah, he hits you square in the elbow. Then he's gonna rear back and is just gonna go for the elbow again. As I was spinning a fear to spotlight him again.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 23 to hit.
Oh my god.
Ooh! 26 physical damage.
26 is still major, which
Oh
reduces
my
to
God.
minor because I'm unstoppable. So I'll use one armor slot to ruin your day.
You were the one guy I wanted specifically to lose to the reality quake.
Yes.
But hey, this is
Well, too
This
bad.
works out perfectly. It makes sense.
So I'll take
Unshakable.
another shot. Yeah, the side of the visor has now clamped down and bent in, and I'll just as soon I'm spring loaded. As soon as he brings his fist back, I come back up with it
Your
like I'm
CTE
stuck to
is
it.
gonna be insane when you get older.
if I get older.
Yeah. Okay, but with
Alright.
that, back to you guys.
All right, I'm kind of out of this one, so you guys got this.
Okay. Yeah. Seeing Evander just taking this guy mano a mano, I am going to again try to help him out by casting Ice Spike. Again, directly at this
Okay.
dude's throat is my attempt.
They're good.
Yeah, you'll notice with Evander's body language, he's gonna step up and stand in between you again, and he's kind of getting close to you. I guess, yeah, I'm not gonna give you any table talk hints. We'll just cross that bridge when we get there.
That was 14 with fear.
Okay, that misses. And you filled with fear.
Yeah.
And because he is terrifying, you mark a stress. Which for
So
you,
I
you
mark
mark 2 stress.
Oh, boy.
Jesus, this guy is terrifying.
That's it.
You shoot. It kind of splinters off against his shoulder weakly. It wasn't a square hit. He just happened to turn at the wrong moment. Couldn't have predicted it, but he turns and looks straight at you with the look of he's gonna try and kill you.
Yeah, gives you one of these.
Yeah. That would be even more scary.
You just hear the swallow. Yeah.
And he is gonna look at Evander. He said, "Be right back." And he turned at you, Reggie, as he.
Wait,
is
Reggie, you
closing
left?
his-
not that
Sorry,
far.
I was
No,
I
no.
looked away as this was happening. Sorry. As you were trying to leave, I had an action. But I wanted to look up what my item did.
He's just
you're,
now
you're-
leaving.
You're leaving my range?
No.
Yeah.
I thought he came close to me. I thought Evander like.
Yeah, I'm right
Rolled.
next to
Yeah.
Reggie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Intentionally.
Yeah.
Oh, you stayed with him. Okay, well then he's just gonna turn to
Yeah.
you and he's just gonna punch you in the face.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this. Good luck. Just knowing what's about to happen.
Dirty 20.
The Dylan giggle was funny. I
Yes.
am your shield.
Okay.
You just see, literally, when he starts to throw a fist, you just see Reggie like, just like looking at him, not afraid, not even like flinching, just because.
And then you see the Jack in the Box jump scare of Evander's head pop up as he jumps in the way of the punch.
Yeah.
Your health
Dong.
Yeah.
just a little bit further. The 22 physical damage.
Yeah, that ain't no thing. I am out of armor slots though, so it is 1 health.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
I will. So I'm gonna like jump up and kind of shoulder Reggie just out of the way as I get hit and get kind of knocked back, slide a few feet, and then rush back in between, interposing.
Okay.
No, I would pass it back to you guys if he wasn't gonna punch again. So I'm gonna spend a fear. And he looks at you, Evander. He's like, looking a little lighter than before. He's gonna go for one of your exposed like rib cages with just a gut punch. He's getting
So
down
he's hitting
low.
me this time. All right.
Yeah.
Joke's on you. They're all exposed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Joke's on you. You never had a choice. You were gonna hit me either way.
Lowest possible roll does a 2 hit?
Hey, it finally doesn't. So he's
got
looking a little
cocky.
lighter than before. This time, I'm going to like open up my defenses and just let him hit me in the stomach where the armor is shattered and torn, and I'm just gonna like catch his fist. Like he's still gonna push me. But I'm
Yeah.
gonna be holding on to it so that I don't go flying. And then like as soon as he lets go or he goes to pull it back, I'll just let go and ready myself again. But effectively like absorbing the impact by just hanging
Yeah.
onto it.
So, Reggie,
Nice.
you see like a full cockback punch. Evander just does that right in front of your face. It looks like nothing. Even this creature's like, no one's ever taken a punch that well before.
Like the solid impact, and you feel your hat just.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, back to you guys.
All right. I'm gonna look back at Oz. Be like, hey Oz, how far is that spell of yours with the fish?
Not. I'm not close enough for that.
Well, get in here. And then I'll just like wait for you, and I'm gonna look for it.
I'm going to, before he does that, because he is currently at a safe distance, and I would try to prevent him from walking back into danger. As I got punched, I'm just going to let go of the fist, and I'm just going to like step up, and I'm going to drop my arm, like both arms down, and just stand like staring at him. Like, was that it? Kind of like when a boxer lets down both their arms, like, are you serious?
Yeah.
And I'm going to attempt to just use that to taunt him.
All right.
Still not saying anything though. That was almost bad, and then it was good.
Yes.
That's a 22 with hope.
Yes.
Nice.
Yep,
Nice.
you got him.
Okay.
And that triggers a die.
Nice.
Done.
All right.
Sick.
Oz, have you closed the
Yeah.
distance? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I can get close enough. It's like,
All right.
what if I do something similar?
Whatever you want to do, that works.
All right.
I'm getting tired of this guy. And then right
So,
before you do that, I'm gonna pull out this belt. And you guys see this thing is like it's like glowing a little bit, and I like clip it on, and as soon as I do, it just like bing, like shines in purple. Almost like the belt of unity. And this little sheen around you guys as if there was a belt on you starts shining as well. And I'm gonna spend 5 hope to do a 3-person tag
waiting for
team.
this. Okay.
And I'm gonna just hold out my staff, and I'll say, Evander, go for the throat. And then I'm gonna start like powering up this beam of like purple energy that's like forming around the end of my staff. And then, Oz, what are you doing?
Oz, just off to the side, will slam his palm into the ground, and the ground will kind of ripple, and steam kind of starts shooting up out of the ground towards this ogre.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay. So I'm just gonna shoot a beam of magical power from my great staff right at this dude. Basically, I'm gonna try to hit
Yeah, all
him.
three of you need to roll.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So you're just going to shoot a beam.
Mm-hmm.
Evander, are you going to go for the throat?
We're doing beam, stream, and a dream, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. That should be our team name.
The way I see it, the beam is going to launch out, potentially hit the ogre, who's going to recoil a little bit from it. The steam will essentially burst the ground underneath Evander with a small geyser, which is going to propel him forward to stab at the ogre.
Yes.
As from the water itself, just various fish are going to pull out and latch onto the ogre. As I'm casting the damaging variant of Death Grip.
Nice. I
Dumb
didn't even
name,
know
by
that
the
was a
way.
thing. All right, here we go, boys.
I feel like it does need a different name for.
Yeah. There's 3 different
17
things it can do. They're all Death Grip.
With hope.
Nice.
What is it?
That's
17
good. Not
with
going
hope
with
from me.
mine.
17 to 12? Oh, okay, that's
Yeah, so now you might as well
The
go for the
14
crit.
with fear. So
Crit fish.
I have an 18 with hope.
let's take
Fine.
Colby's.
It was my idea.
That triggers the die,
All right,
and that is
boys.
successvel. So each of you roll your damage.
Okay.
It's
Kinda
gonna happen
forgot.
exactly how you described it.
How to
Perfect.
do damage. I haven't done damage in so long. Oh, he marked it. Did he mark a stress when I taunted successfully?
Oh, you did now.
Nice.
That's a whopping 9 damage from Reggy.
That's just...
He's stressed, but he's got some room to be more stressed.
That's 15 physical damage from Evander.
Nice. Mine has 9 magical damage.
And I have 13
Oh, wait.
magic.
I totally forgot
so I
about
got
this mechanic.
37
28
total.
plus 9,
unless
37.
plus-
Yep.
And it was actually 10 from me. Guys,
38.
until right
38.
now,
38.
my great staff on a success, I can roll an additional dice for damage and discard the lower. This whole
Yeah.
time, I just remembered
Yep.
that.
That's
Well, you've only used the great staff like twice. You always
That
ice
is true.
That's
Yeah.
This really hasn't come up that
You're
often.
more of a spike main.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
true.
so 38 damage is severe.
Hey.
This is gonna do 3 HP, and it happens exactly as you describe it, perfectly how
And-
you visualized it.
On top of it, the fish also restrain him.
Yes.
Okay.
So I like
He-
drop my sword and shield to my sides and kind of taunt him, and then I just take like a few steps and build up some speed as the steam's bursting from the ground behind me, and the beam shoots over top of me and hits him in the gut and like buckles him over just as I get under his chin and I
Yeah.
get launched straight up into his jaw, neck. Yeah.
The maw.
He
You
heaves
just
over.
headbutt
He's
him.
restrained by
Yeah. With the chest.
these fish, and you stab up through like his jaw, and it kind of comes out his cheek. And you pull the blade out, and he just spits blood. And then you see like the wound partially like close where you stabbed him. And he's like, enough. And I'm gonna interrupt your turn with a fear. I'm gonna spend another fear to become unrestrained, and then I'm gonna attack Evander at disadvantage.
That's right. And my unstoppable die for the first time ticks up to 2 because I finally did damage.
Oh, wow.
Did you add that 1 extra damage? It matters.
I did.
Nice.
There you go. Thank God. With disadvantage, that is an 11 to hit.
You know it still hits. And you know it does.
Okay. That's 22 physical.
That is minor damage for me. It's major, but it gets knocked down to minor because I'm still unstoppable.
Okay.
So that's 1 health.
I'm going to spend another fear, relentless, and he's going to punch you again.
Man.
Do it.
How many fear do you have left?
4.
Wow.
I gave him a lot.
That's true. We have been giving him fear.
That is a 13.
Yep.
That is 24 physical.
Man.
That's major, which gets knocked down to minor. So 1 HP.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Back to you guys. As you look over at Alruic, and he puts a second hand on. He's like, "I'm almost there. Keep going."
Cue
right.
Colby's face from the intro.
Yeah, yeah. Pause.
I think
If I may, I'm going to use frontline tank again. So
Okay.
I'll use 3 hope to clear 2 armor slots.
I will go ahead and, as he bursts the fish away, the geyser, which is settled down, will just erupt suddenly with tentacles lashing out at him again.
Okay.
I'm gonna grip this boy. I'm gonna tweak those little nipples of his.
His weakness.
Is there a roll I can make to unhear that? Because I don't want to live in a world where I
No.
know that that's what he just
Because that would be unfair. Because I also heard it.
That is going to be a 17 with hope.
Nice.
Triggers the die. Yeah, and he's like,
There we go.
I
And
just trying to pull them off.
an opening. Take 2 Mark 2 stress, as that's a very stressful situation for him, and he's restrained.
Yeah.
As he is finally distracted, I'm going to attempt to use that opening to drink a minor healing potion. Will you allow me to do that without a roll since he's being nipple grabbed, double nipple twisted?
I would say I would normally probably make you roll despite being double nipple twisted, but he is now also vulnerable.
Hey.
From being so stressed out. So yes, he's for this moment he's not focused on you.
I love it. I'm
You
going to
let
roll
his
this
guard down.
d4 that I was using for my unstoppable die, but just so we all know, it was at 2, and I'm going to put
It's
it
at
back
2.
to 2 after I roll it. Doesn't matter because
Oh,
I rolled
yeah.
a 2.
Oh,
I don't lie.
I don't lie. Okay.
All right. Seeing that this nipple-twisted ogre is now vulnerable, I'm going to take a step forward, and I'm going to say, Evander, step back! And then... Because you're, like, within melee range, right?
Yeah, that's where I live.
Then I'm going to wait for you to step back.
Okay. I do so. But it'll be more like tactically. I'll kind of slide back, like a side
press
scroller
circle.
fighting game. I'm just gonna like double tap back to kind of like do the
Yeah.
dash back. Yeah.
behind Reggie, Oz will kind of take a step back as well.
Yeah. And I'm going to look at you, Evander, a little bit farther.
I'm gonna scoot back to right next to you. So if you're far enough away, I'm
Okay,
far
that's
enough
good.
away.
Yeah. I'm going to cast Fireball at this ogre.
Okay.
Ooh, the vulnerable ogre.
Yeah, roll with advantage.
Yes.
Add a d6.
Yep.
Is it only for attack rolls?
I think so.
I don't know.
So a
One
spellcast
second.
roll might not apply. Because I was thinking about my taunt roll.
I feel like
Oh. I'll just tell you, not that it
Vulnerable,
matters,
even
but I
vulnerable.
need it.
It's Somebody want to make a note of this to leave it in so that they can see the process?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We do this every 4 minutes.
I felt like I was really close.
Yeah. This is the one we forgot. These episodes are 12 hours long.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, it just says when they're vulnerable, you roll with
On
advantage.
action or reaction roll.
On action.
Just
So I guess on your taunt it would work.
yeah.
And we can just say that for now. And then
Okay.
Sure.
get into it later.
Well, with
That's
that
how I'm
advantage,
interpreting it.
Yeah.
Got it.
That's against you guys too.
That's a
Oh, yeah, of course.
16 with hope.
Okay. That triggers.
Yes.
Down to 2.
All right. He has to make a reaction roll
Okay.
of 13.
Okay. That is a natural 20.
Oh my god, dude.
He pitches your fireball before it explodes on him. Does he take
doesn't-
half damage, I presume?
No, he
Probably.
takes no damage.
Wait,
Okay,
you
he
have to
just-
make an
no,
attack roll and
You're
they
right.
save?
No.
Yeah.
They take damage. I am so bad at reading these cards.
Yeah, just one word at a time typically is how I like to read.
You're gonna take half damage of a d20 plus 5. One word at a time. That's 18, so 9. He takes 9 magical damage.
Okay, yeah, he actually just straight up punches your fireball straight in the center so that
Yeah.
it dodges his like center mass but still burns his extremities.
This is the problem when you reheat food that had already spoiled. You have like heat treated the bacteria, so they're now resistant to it. You already burned this guy once. He's used to
You're
it.
right.
Yeah, he saw it
Dang
coming.
it.
You telegraphed your cast.
That,
You went
was that with hope?
fireball.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it didn't have anything to do
Everybody
with just
step
saying,
back.
Evander, back up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A little farther.
A little
Keep
bit
going.
further. Yeah.
Okay, well that was with hope, so it's still you guys. And that triggers a die. Wait, did I already do that? I already did.
I think I did that one.
Okay.
I'm going to step forward. I'm going to drink my stamina potion. Well, I'll drink my stamina potion as I'm walking forward so as not to do it in his melee range. Uh-huh. Exactly, and then toss it on the ground next to me. Hey, I rolled a 2 again. This thing only
Nice.
rolls 2s. And I will like drop down the visor, throw the glass onto the ground, draw the sword again. I crack my neck, and then just get back into fighting position right in front of him, inviting more combat, as though that potion I just drank fully restored me. An attempt to taunt him with that. That's
With
if you will allow
advantage.
it. And that's a D6?
Yep.
Like a D6? I'm sorry, guys.
Mm.
I didn't like it.
Sorry.
No, sir, I didn't like it.
It was a dark time in all of our history. That is...
Actually, I peaked at that time. That was like 6th grade.
Yeah. It's been all downhill since then.
Yeah.
20, but with fear.
Okay. And so that succeeds. So
Which
you
means he marks a
successfully
stress,
goad him.
Ooh.
which
Okay,
means
so-
he marks an HP because he's out of stress.
Yeah.
So there's a couple things that happen right now.
Oh no.
Ooh.
So
I was so excited.
first, well, hold on. The first thing in the order of events is that triggers the final count of this countdown die.
Yeah.
And you hear Naz from above. Look out below! And you look up, and there's just these balls with flaming wicks on them falling from up above as they
Bomb.
explode all over the battlefield. I need each of you in the scene to make an agility roll.
Okay.
Reaction.
Is there a big lit up circle on the ground where they're about to land?
There's multiple.
Oh,
Like where
okay.
each bomb has
Good.
its own designated red circle.
Do you think of
Then I'll just look at those and not stand there.
Reggie gets confused and thinks he's supposed to stand there and goes directly under one.
This is how
I
Colby
rolled a
plays
5.
video games. This
Yeah.
is agility, reaction?
Yeah. Yep.
11.
I have a 16.
Nice.
All right, Oz, you succeed.
Thank
And I'll
God.
say because you
Keep Reggie.
succeed, the baby also is
Oh,
protected.
thank God.
It's a good one to succeed.
Since you succeeded, you take 8 magic damage. The rest of you take 16.
Okay.
Thankfully, that's still minor, because my stuff doesn't apply to magic damage.
And then the next thing that happens is you chug this potion. You look at him. And the ogre, blood down his nostril. Bastard. As he falls to his knees and then flat heavily on his face, with like steam leaking from like all of his wounds.
Ooh.
And then
You
Alruic,
killed him.
boom, the sheen goes away. And he's like, it's done. Get inside. And he pulls open the doors, and then a very powerful pull from inside is like a vacuum. Like all the air is getting sucked into this door, which is now illuminating like this blinding light. And he just goes, oh shit, and then gets sucked in through the door. As the rest of you are feeling this very strongly. It's almost impossible to resist as each of you kind of lose your footing. And you can try and catch yourself.
Can I say that since I'm unstoppable, I take just an extra second as like a lingering glance at this thing that's dead in front of me that just I outlasted to death, and I'll just sheath my sword and like linger for a second longer, and then I'll turn and like let myself be sucked into the room.
And that that's exactly
As
those of you that weren't right next to it can have that time. But yeah, what were you saying?
Yeah, as the suction goes in, you guys first like glance over and you see Alruic be sucked in. You see this shimmering turtle with like a cracked shell on its back, just like looking down at the kid who's completely safe, as it kind of smiles and just kind of fades away as Oz is pulled, as the turtles took the hit for the baby and Oz.
Beautiful.
Reggie, you guys see, Reggie just got hit with a bomb. So for like the first second, he just like, it's like getting pulled in. It's like, oh, he's like, what's happening? And then gets pulled in.
Just like ass over tea kettle, fully ragdolls.
Did you armor class that? I missed it.
I was gonna ask, but I didn't want to disrupt the description. Can I armor class magic damage?
Yes.
Okay. Then I definitely
Armor
did,
class,
and it dropped it.
score.
Yeah, I used an armor, and it dropped me to a minor because it was major.
Yeah, you can use.
That's an
Yeah.
Evander question. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't use multiple on magic,
Okay.
Okay.
So I took one.
but I
each
can use
here.
multiple on physical, and I can my unstoppable knocks down physical 1. Just
Yeah, but whatever. We get it. We get it, dude. You're unstoppable.
but also
We get it. This is
that
probably what it
still
felt like. The
doubled?
attack of opportunity.
Are we still affected by the reality?
I'd say that was like the last
Okay.
scene, the last action of the scene, and now you're in a new one.
Okay.
As you guys each get sucked into this blinding light, and the first thing you feel is the cold and powerful air rushing against your face. It's hard to hear anything else. As you look around, trying to make sense of your surroundings, you guys are in complete free fall. There looks to be about sunset, where there is nothing but these picturesque clouds everywhere as you're just falling through them. And Alruic is down below, and he's like, "Oh!" He turns around, and he's like, "What is this?" His eyes go wide, and he points up behind you.
No.
You turn and look, and you see the ogre creature, wounds steaming and starting to close, just in a straight dive, like down Mach speed. He's like, "I'm not done yet."
Is he invincible? Oh my god.
And so movement acts normally, but you guys are all just falling through this seemingly endless space as this is happening.
Wow.
First action will be his.
Shoot.
Evander.
God.
He's coming straight for you. He's just gonna try and use his momentum.
yeah,
above
I'm just gonna
to-
like turn myself in air and like turn into a ball behind my shield to try to absorb the impact.
Let's see. Okay. That's a 6.
Hey.
Nice.
Nice.
So
You
just
pick
like
up your shield
fully,
just in time.
Yeah, the shield, like I curl up behind the shield, and you see like the slow mo impact of him hitting the shield, and like the wood of the shield buckles and cracks and breaks all around it, but like the shockwave just gets fully dispersed around my body, and the shield's like shattered on the edges and destroyed, but I don't take any of the damage.
Okay. And it's back to you guys. And there is a countdown die that has started. This one's at 4.
As soon as like Reggie, or as soon as Evander gets like pushed away a little bit, creating some space between them, I'm going to thrust my staff and cast Firewall and try to create a firewall directly above us, so no matter what, he's gonna have to like break through it. Take
That's
damage.
kind of clever.
Yeah.
Or wall of flame is what it's called.
Yeah, that's genius.
Hopefully it works.
You've made a coffee filter.
That is an 18. It is with fear, but it was just a spellcasting roll of 15, so that is a success.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'll allow it.
as soon as he goes through, he's taking 4d10 plus 3 damage.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna go through it, so you can roll damage if you'd like.
I think I would
Just
like to.
halts in midair and stays
Yeah.
there, defying the laws of physics.
20 magic damage.
Okay. So, that does severe.
Let's go.
As he bursts through the fire, and when he falls through, he's just like slowly end over end, and a portal opens up just right in front of you guys as you're in this free fall, and can barely have time to react. You each go through the portal. It closes off behind the golem, so just you guys get in. At basically Mach speed, you all tumble into what feels like a net before rolling over yourselves, stumbling on the ground, uninjured from the impact.
I'm gonna look over at the golem who landed like a few feet from me and just like
No, he didn't.
count
he
my
didn't make
lucky
it to the
stars.
portal.
He got
He didn't
cut
make
off.
it through.
Yeah,
I
it got
thought we all
closed
made. I
off.
thought you said it closed after him, and I was like, "Oh fuck, this guy's still
Oh.
here."
I meant to say just before if that was the case.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Is Reggie 3 okay?
Looks good to me.
My God.
Kind
He's
of,
like
You look-
kind of cranky.
Yeah, you look down. You look down at Reggie 3, and he is too heavy for you to carry comfortably. And he has like hair now. This kid could be like 8 to 10 years old. He's
and
like,
maybe you let him down.
sits down. He's like, "Oh, what is this place?" Or hold on. He goes, "Huh? What is this place?"
Your guess is as good as mine. Junior? Threefs?
I'm going to walk over to him. Hey there, little buddy.
Hey, are you my dad?
Well, I guess you could say
Why
that.
do you look like that?
Hey, just because I look different doesn't mean I can't be your daddy. Didn't like that. Look,
Wow, really breaking down barriers. Good for you, Reggie.
do you like have any memory or anything, or are you just
Well-
kind of with us?
I mean, no, that's a good question. I know you guys, and things seem to be changing very quickly, but yeah, I have memories. Just a second ago, that big ogre guy was trying to kill us.
Right.
Something about Springhaven, something about yeah, no, I'm here.
All right. Well,
It's all pretty
just-
pretty interesting.
yeah. You just stick with us, okay? We're gonna keep you safe.
Okay.
Don't run away, though.
though. Do you remember
Nah,
an
nah.
office?
Office.
Yeah, like a library.
You were pretty young then.
That is true.
Can't say I do. I say I didn't really start thinking about it until I don't know, maybe a couple hours ago.
He has a concept of time. That's good.
He can speak. I never taught him that.
That's right.
What's the first thing you remember?
Well, it was very loud. And it was pretty stinky. I think I was tucked into someone's armpit most of the time.
Your head
But-
was out of the armpit.
But, I guess the first thing I remember is being carried by Uncle Oz. And I think my first memory was actually being given my name. Reginald III.
That's right. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Well,
No.
feel free to keep it, but I'm not going to force you.
Does he look like anybody we've seen or anything we've seen?
Is he just human?
I will have you roll for it, but I think just eyeballing, he doesn't look like anyone you know or have seen. He looks regular human, just like brown hair,
Yeah.
8-year-old boy. It's like
Peasant?
short still, but
He looks
yeah,
like
just
a
like
newsie.
NPC, like
Yeah.
generic John
It's
Appleseed.
zoomed in on his face whenever he talks.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, here, let me make a pair of pants for you.
That's right, this boy's naked.
He is,
Yeah, I'll
yeah.
put the blanket for
He's
sure.
got basically like a diaper on.
Yeah.
He's got-
A way too small, tight
Yeah, I
diaper.
think you're outgrowing that thing, buddy.
Yeah, maybe. Yes. Where are we anyway? And for the first time, you all are looking around.
We
You're in
do
a
this
medium
often.
room.
We got to start doing that before we have
Yeah.
conversations.
A large, arched window on one side with sunlight beaming through, illuminating most of the room. There are art supplies scattered messily around the room. Various drawings of soldiers, landscape, and food are ripped up and scattered across the floors. There's a large canvas with a half-completed painting of a battle scene ripped straight through by a blade. And Alruic is gonna look around. It's like, this architecture reminds me of home, but these are not my memories.
I'm just going to slowly walk over to the canvas that's torn. We should probably just keep moving. Is there another door in the room?
There is, and Reggie first picks up one of the drawings. So, hey, this is pretty good. Yeah, I wonder. I'm gonna keep this one, and he kind of pockets it. And then as he does this, you suddenly hear.
Like, just tucked into his, like, diaper.
Yeah, tucked in his whatever pocket of his pants or his waistband he has now.
Diaper
Yeah.
waistband is
I'm
incredible.
working on it. I'm making you pants. Give me a second.
How long will it take?
Well,
This place gives me the creeps.
we'll assume it's about good there. It's
All right.
a bit more of a loincloth, but it'll do.
Sweet, thanks, Uncle.
It makes you look
Nicholas?
fierce for your age.
Oh, good. She goes, then, suddenly, you hear a scream from the other side of the door, like a ah, and then a few people laughing. One of the voices, "Hey, ease up on him, Lucian. You're gonna kill the poor thing." Then the voice responds, "Trust me, I know what I'm doing."
Yeah. Well, this place is rough. Are we? Stay mindful. We're not in a good position to fight.
I'm gonna walk over to Evander. Hey, Evander. It's kind of easy to gather based on what happened to me and what Ulrich's been saying. Is this something of yours?
Vander's just like fully nonverbal. Just kind of like you see him, his hands clasped together, kind of rubbing one of his other fist nervously.
Did that noise come from the only door that we can go through?
Yes.
Look, would it be better if maybe Oz and I took the lead?
just stay quiet. Maybe they'll go.
Right.
Oz will approach, holding Junior's hand.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if we're moving forward, why don't you go ahead and take your father's hand for a moment?
Okay.
Put my hand up.
Yeah, and
He grabs it.
Oz will turn back to Evander, put his hand on his shoulder, and don't forget, memories are in the past, but they shaped who you are today. They may haunt you, but they're in there for a reason. Forever reminder of what helped you become the man I know. They may not be too pleasant, but I'm sure you have plenty of pleasant ones in there as well.
No, this isn't. That's what's beyond that door is. It's not who you know. You know me. You know me now. That's all from after that.
I'll step over at this point. Hey, whatever happened in there, that's still you. Trust me, I know what that... I don't know what happened, but I know what it feels like to, maybe regret something. But Oz, those are wise words. And they, kind of apply to me as well. So I thank you for him. But he's right. Every part of the journey is what makes us who we are. But that doesn't mean we were any less back then.
You don't know anything about this.
That's true.
Absolutely right.
And we're not asking you to tell. But we do need to go on, so if there's any way we can help, or something that you need to do, I'm willing to do it.
It's not... I don't know what you did. I didn't pry in what you did. I didn't... This isn't something I did. This isn't something that made me who I am. Only thing behind that door is hate and pain. These are things that I left on purpose. This isn't something I need to overcome, forget about. It's not the same, and it didn't make me who I am.
Okay. I'll kind of like take a step back and like acknowledge that I probably overstepped.
Well, Evander, how shall we proceed?
Do we hear anything else through the door?
You just hear that same, like, disgruntled, like, struggle of this voice. And it's kind of like a higher pitched like yelling like stop, please.
I'm gonna look at the painting that was torn.
Mm-hmm.
I stare at it for a little bit in silence.
And Evander, make a knowledge check for me.
Is
As you're like trying to
roll
recall
or a reaction?
I'll say just a roll. Just calling for it. See how this goes.
What do you mean just a roll?
Just
mean
an
I get the
action
hope?
roll, you know, just
Oh,
yes.
nice. Okay. So that is 23 with hope. That was a 12 and an 11.
Nice.
Ooh.
So, a couple things. You recognize this place, obviously. And you're thinking of a lot of memories, and this one is a very vivid one. You've probably... It's been a long time since this memory. You know, that someone found this place. Someone who's disapproving. And although that whatever's on the other side of this door is possibly like triggering some memories from that time, the second time you hear that crying out, you recognize it's not from your memory, it's not your voice. But it still fills you with that same, you know.
So I will stare at the canvas. I mean, immediately this room took me back to a place that I thought I had grown from and gotten past emotionally. But thinking and being disappointed in myself and the guilt of like being scared, it's gonna take a little bit. But then the screaming and the calls for help, I just start to kind of focus on that. I'd close my eyes for a second. Then I'll open my eyes again and I'll draw my sword and I'll just like cut the other part of the painting in half. And then I'll just like kick over a table next to me with other paintings on it. And I'll just drag my sword kind of lazily on the ground behind me as it just kind of like slowly, lazily carves through paintings that are scattered across the ground. And sort of separating myself from this place like this is actually an illusion. And I will kick open the door to see what's on the other side.
Okay. You guys see this scene play out before you. Reggie and Oz, you're giving him his space as you've acknowledged you talked to him, saw it through. Evander, you walk over, ready for action, ready to protect, filled with hope. You kick open the door, and inside this room, there's not a scene of what you were hearing, but instead, there is a gruesome scene of 3 Infernus, or Inferni, laying on the ground, face up, eyes staring lifelessly at the ceiling.
We're still in the other room, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll just slowly lower my shield. And I'll look back over my shoulder. What's in the rest of the room?
It's like it's a plain, mostly plain room, medium sized. I'd say there's like some shelves and some tables, but nothing that really draws too much of your attention.
I'm not gonna say anything about what I see. I'm just gonna hold up a hand for them to wait. And I'm gonna step in. And I'm just gonna kind of like carefully kick at one of the feet of the people that's on the ground.
Good.
To see if it's like an illusion or if it's really a body.
Right. You kick at it, and it makes contact like it was a real foot. It kind of lops over and falls back with a weight to it.
Oz.
And Oz in the other room will be kind of like whispering to Reggy. And that was roughly the point where I told him that he should, like, open up more. And of course, Cindric's bad influence told him just a stone wall, and I think he took that one hard.
Of course. That makes a lot of sense.
Formative years.
Yes. As Oz will kind of start walking towards you.
Right before you go, I'm gonna like grab your wrist, Oz. I'm gonna say,
Yes.
he needs you right now, Oz. Whatever he's seeing in there, and then like I'll let you go.
Yeah. As Oz will nod and head into the room.
And then as you walk in the door, I'm just going to look over and say, it wasn't for me.
Yes, it's this grisly scene here. Oz will come up and
Clean it
start.
up.
Yeah. Oz will come up and start, just check over the bodies real quick.
They appear super dead. They're unresponsive to anything you're doing. There are like clearly something happened to them. You don't know exactly what it was that killed them, but there's no like apparent major wounds or cause of death per se. But some of their limbs are kind of bent the wrong way and kind of
enough
like laying
damage.
awkwardly.
Yeah, enough
like
damage.
something happened.
Yeah.
And what is it you're doing to them?
I'm just kind of giving them a quick look over before I start kind of cleaning things up.
Sure.
Oz, when you were maybe like checking one of them, you kind of bent down over this infernus, and you just hear from the doorway, his name was Lycon. You look over and like Reggy has kind of like separated himself from Reggy the Third. Like he's still standing there, but he's no longer holding his hand. There's nothing you can do for him now.
Yes, that's apparent.
Look, I've had some time to think even while we were fighting that monster. There's something about me I haven't told you guys. I'll like walk over next to you and kind of like crouch down next to this infernus. And then I'll look at the other two. His name was Meggle here. His name was Ballern. These were my friends one time. Then I'm gonna look around the room. And do I see anyone else?
No. Just these three.
Okay. Reggie's gonna say, there's one missing. The most important of them. Then he'll stand up and kind of look at Evander. Look, Evander, I feel like I overstepped in there. I'm not trying to place what my experiences are onto you, and you're right. I don't know what you went through. And it's not my place to offer something when I can't relate. But when I was in school, I immediately found these three. And it was the first time in my life I'd really met other Infernus, and they were nice to me, so I started hanging out with them. But I quickly realized that these guys, well, I'm sure you know the stereotype about Infernus. These three, they personified that. But still, I didn't do anything. I was afraid of not fitting in. I'd always fit in back home. So I didn't join them, but I didn't stand up to them. Because I was a coward.
You were young.
Right. Still doesn't make it feel better. But You guys remember that goblin we saw in the other room? His name was Damon. He was in my class. A nice kid. Kept to himself mostly. But these guys, they had a particular liking to messing with Damon. That day that scene we saw, that was the first time I really talked to Damon. I went over to his desk and just spent time with him. I felt bad for him. Turns out, he was a great guy. We became pretty good friends. But all the while, these three kept messing with them and others, and I did nothing. I did nothing. And one day, well, I came into this room looking for Damon, and these three were, let's say they were practicing a new spell against him. All that time, I'd stood by and done nothing. And I lost it. I kind of like pointed one of the like bentward or like backwardsly bent limbs. To this day, I couldn't tell you what spell I used. I don't know where it came from. But I did it, and the worst part is I didn't feel bad. Not until I saw that it hit Damon too. You guys may have heard that I got expelled. Well, I really should be in jail. So in prison. I killed these three, and I killed Damon, my friend. And I've tried to move on, but it's hard. That's why anytime I see someone treating others wrong, I flare up. Because if I would have just stood up for him or myself, maybe it would have never happened. I'll just kind of like actually step back over to Reggie 3 and take his hand again.
He's like in the other room, just like destroying
Yeah.
paintings.
Yeah.
Mimicking Evander.
I'm gonna look at Evander.
And Oz will be cleaning up the bodies at this point, moving them over, doing all.
Yeah.
I mean, Reggie, I think I speak for both of us. We kind of already knew. It's pretty clear that something bad happened to them. Look, I'm not as good with words as you are. You're a lot smarter than me, and I'm sure Oz would have something tactful to say here, but I flared up in the last room because I also thought I moved past some things I didn't. But what you said, I heard it. Now I know that it was great advice. It wasn't for me. That was for you. So I know that you know it's true. Look, we know the you now. And we love how you are now. We love you for who you are now. This doesn't change anything. Sorry that you had to see this.
I think maybe I needed it. I'm gonna look over to Oz. You don't think any less of me, do you?
Less of you. You're risking life and limb to save a whole community that raised you. You're no one with a fully healthy conscience goes into the maw.
That's true.
Or a fully
Most
formed
have
sense
good
of
purpose.
self-worth. Maybe
Mhm.
an old man who is chasing after stories, or maybe just chasing after an exit. Maybe a scared little kid that can't grow up, that needs purpose, reason to be a hero. You have no reason to be ashamed for anything you've done.
And, well, you have a kid now, so you have to be sure to set them straight.
He might be older than me in about 3 hours.
Well, he has a lot of catching up on me.
Hey, there's one more thing I want to say about all this, fellas. And actually, Evander, it's about something you just said. About being a scared kid. Trying to, however you phrase it, grow up, move past it. You know, the real reason that I was so drawn to you when we first found each other in that small village is because I put on a brave face. I smile. I tip my hat. But I'm terrified every day. Every moment we spend in here, I'm afraid it's going to be my last breath, and that I'm not going to complete the mission. But you, I mean, you wear it. You're terrified just as much as me, but you still do it anyway. And, I don't know, I really admire that. It's about the strongest thing I think I've ever seen in a man.
You know why I wear my helmet all the time? Why I don't talk when we fight? Part of the reason is most of the time I'm crying. I get so scared when we fight and it hurts. I always used to get picked on for crying. Doesn't exactly strike fear into the heart of my enemies when I see that. So no,
It is
not.
proof you have one, though.
That is right.
Thank you. And I'm terrified all the time. Doesn't mean you're not brave. You're still here, just like I am. Not being scared is the least brave thing you can do.
That's true.
Well said.
Thank
I'm going
you.
to turn to Reggie 3. You're getting some good life advice here, buddy.
Just not paying attention.
Yeah.
Anyway, Oz, if this trend keeps up, I guess just prepare yourself for whatever could be behind the next door.
Yes. Who knows? It seems you two have lived such exciting lives. Well, mine was mired a bit more on responsibility in the mundane. Now, I would say I'm lucky in that regard. Everyone goes through hardships. But you two were forged rather early. But what I respect about you two, that though it may have hardened the exteriors, you're both still people underneath. Not solid blade, or some sort of sand like Cindrix probably is. But you two do give an old man hope. And it's a shame you're drug into the maw with me. I think you two could be doing a lot out there. But again, we all have our purpose. And who knows? Maybe us together, right now, is what destiny is currently pushing us towards. We're all streams. And we all will flow into the ocean. Quick little trivia about myself. You've heard my title. Evander has, I'm pretty sure, internalized it. But I am Warden of the Coast and Shepherd of the Streams. Being a warden's a great honor. It's selected in a circle, and it's often in designated regions. Well, the one I care about more is Shepherd of the Streams. That was given to me by an old friend of mine. One of the members of the circle. The Warden of the Sea. But there's a lot going on there. But that title he gave to me because he saw how I pushed the youth. The streams are the lives of the young. As we all end in the ocean, and the rivers bounce off their banks, and their courses may change, split, merge, and they all end in the same place. I help guide those streams who believe themselves to be lost, to keep pushing onwards. Though they may stop in a lake, they may find their own way to the ocean. And that's the title I hold near and dear to my heart. So, if it helps, you may accept me as your shepherd as I continue to push you onwards. Now, I hate saying it like that, but that's what she originally was asked. So I tend not to explain that one too much. Actions mean more than words, I feel.
I mean, I think I speak for both of us when I say that it has been a gentle but welcomed guiding hand.
Absolutely. I said it not long ago, but I don't think I'd still be here if it wasn't for you. And I mean that physically, but you've helped me a lot mentally too.
It's what I'm here for.
All right, then we should keep moving.
Although, do we hear anything coming from the next door?
Oddly enough, there is no next door. And as you're kind of looking around, the room begins to fill with the same mist that you were familiar with way back when you first entered that stone room. And it kind of obscures all of you around so you can't see more than like a foot in front of you. And you call out, you can't hear anything, but Oz, you hear a voice. Your wife's voice. It says, Oz, I'm scared. It's so cold. I don't want to go yet.
We're here, aren't we?
And then a high-pitched, shrill laugh from none other than Naz kind of echoes through the chamber as the fog fades and you're all together, but in a different room now. This room is circular, walls patterned with a rainbow of colors and gold trimmings, a pile of stuffed animals in one corner, and a comfortable warmth to the air. This place feels relatively safe. There is an open doorway on one side where you can hear calm rushing water on the other side.
Ooh.
And then I'll say Reggie the Third goes up to the stuffed animals and picks one up. He's like, these are for kids. He throws it over as he seems to be about like 13 to 14 now.
My
he's
God.
like, entered his teenage angst days.
I'm going to catch the stuffed animal that he threw and stuff it in my bag secretly.
And you said this is like a bedroomish layout?
It's actually quite odd. It's not, doesn't seem to have like a typical designation room that you would see in a dwelling.
Okay.
There's like literally rainbow of colors, like multiple panels, each alternating different like primary colors, and kind of like almost a pointed cone type, almost like a tent style, but seems to be solid walls and everything.
It's a lull in the air.
Yeah. I'll say Alruic also goes over to the pile of stuffed animals, picks up a couple, sets them down on the ground, sits down and leans against them. Kind of like he's made himself a little armchair with the stuffed animals. He's like, the only way out is getting to Naz. The conduit to open the portal should be there. That's how the other was designed. If we get to Naz, we can go home. And he leans back. Maybe we just take a second.
Yes. We have some work to do. I'm a bit in tatters.
Oz, does this look like Seabend? I mean, I've been to Seabend, actually. I should be able to tell if this is Seabend architecture.
Well, not quite. You've seen it. We're much more simple there. Usually much more drafty in the walls. We don't get too harsh of winters around Seabend. More open.
And if it's not from one of our pasts, maybe this is a safe space for now. As safe as we're going to get.
Yes. I think it's time to, well, maybe pop some dents.
Like reach up and touch the side of the helmet. I don't know if I can get it off.
Yeah, it's just like a clear concave.
Yeah. Well, hold on. You trust me, don't you? As water kind of starts to swirl.
We'll take it off later. And I just kind of glance over at the rest of the party, like Alruic and Reggy 3.
Well, you should trust me. As cool mist just kind of blows into your face. Aha.
I don't flinch, notably.
Yeah. All right. Ulrich has the right idea. Also, sit down, pop open his bag, pull out his mortar and pestle as he always does.
Mm-hmm.
Starts laying some stuff out. Stares at it for a second. Shakes his head and starts putting the mortar and pestle away.
Yeah.
All right. Instead, maybe I'll focus on other things right now. All right. So, short rest?
Yeah, opportunity for a short rest here.
Okay.
And so not a long rest, to be clear. We're not sleeping here for the night.
Correct.
That'd be great.
Ulruic's like, this place It's not safe enough for more than a 3-hour stay, I'd say.
Not safe enough for more than a 3 to 16-hour stay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Reggie is going to tend to wounds and clear stress.
Okay. So you roll the d4 and add your tier. I think.
All right. First,
Yes.
before we get a rest, I'm going to go ahead and take a moment. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to clear my stress with my whatever it's called.
Premium bedroll.
My clarity of nature.
Ah.
And so with clarity of nature, I'm going to clear my stress, and I can clear out 2 more stress.
Okay.
Does that help anybody out?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, you mean you can divvy out?
Yes, I can divvy it out.
We both said yeah.
Both say yes. All right, I can do.
mean,
I feel that I'm gonna you ask us that. I'll be like, I could use some, and then I look at Evander. I'm like, maybe give it to him.
No, I'm fine. He can have it.
all right, I'll give
Actually,
1 each.
You can give it to him because I'll just
drink a
use
potion,
my.
right?
Yeah, I mean, I
That's
still,
true.
I still got shit. Do you still have a potion?
Me? I gave it to you.
Oh shit! I drank both.
Yeah, you did.
I think I'll be fine, honestly.
Do you
I'm
need
just
another?
I'm gonna work on my armor and my stress, so you can do his stress. And I only have a little bit of HP marked. I think I'll be okay. I got plenty of HP slots.
In that case, I will do HP and armor, and I cleared
Well,
both of them completely.
I can help out armor. I can't help out with the other ones.
Oh, well then,
So
I'll take
Well,
your
I'm
help.
gonna need help with the armor, and
Mm.
I'm gonna do it myself.
got it. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Besides, it makes you physically look like you need more help with armor anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just take the stress,
Okay. All right. So
Reggie. did you clear them?
Reginald, I'll
Yeah.
commune with you for a second, and you can clear 2 stress.
Thank you.
Nice.
Actually,
What is short rest?
this is
D4
a
plus
short
2?
rest, not a long rest.
Yeah.
I think it's the same. I think long rest is automatic full heal of whatever you choose.
Two
Yeah.
And then
things,
short rest, you roll a d4
Yeah,
plus
D4.
your gear.
Mhm. I have it open to the page.
I just remembered that it's not a long rest; it's a short rest. So I
Mhm.
can't actually do the other thing I wanted to do. So I can actually clear 3 stress.
Ooh. I mean, that's exactly.
Oh, there you go. Then I can help you out and clear out your stress.
Thank you. You see Reggie get like a, whew, and then he goes over and starts like trying to talk to Reggie the Third and nearly gains his stress from the angst.
Yeah.
Actually, I had to roll pretty big to clear my armor, and I rolled max. Thank
Nice.
goodness.
There you go.
And
I'm not-
Big.
I want
Yep.
everybody to know I'm an honest man. I accidentally rolled my D4 for my armor clearing outside of my little die box, and I rolled a 4, but I still re-rolled it. And I got
Wow.
three.
nice.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
wow. Reroll.
And with Oz's help, you can clear an additional 5 armor slots.
Oh,
Fuck.
There
man.
you go.
I should
Needed
just
it.
let you do it, and then I could have just cleared my HP. I probably would have been smarter.
How honest
With
are you
your
now?
help, I got all my armor back, and all my
Nice.
stress is gone, and I just got a few HP marked, so we're in good shape. Which makes sense, given everything that
Yeah.
I've been through. That I'm still a little bleeding, a little
Yes.
bloody.
You like repair your armor, but don't want to take it off, so you're just bleeding underneath.
Yeah, there's still blood, like kind of dried on the outside of the mesh, or like the grate at the front of the visor.
Yeah.
Where they coughed out blood earlier.
Oh, and Evander, I saw you drop one of these earlier, so Oz will pull out a minor stamina potion. I have an additional one.
No. It's okay. Honestly, my stamina is good. I feel fine. Is what I mean to say.
Well, yes, but you can hold on to it for the future.
Do you have 2?
I do. I'll hold up a second one.
Okay. Once I see proof, I'll take the other. Thank you.
I haven't had a chance to work on any healing ones, so
That's fine. I'll be all right.
You guys see that Reggie has taken or has let Piper out, who's in his palm, and he's like showing it to Reggie the Third. And Reggie the Third's like, whatever.
Yeah, you show it. Reggie's like, what is that supposed to be? Some sort of mouse? Whatever, Dad. You'll never understand me. And he kind of goes over into a corner.
I look at you, Oz. I'm like, how'd you do it? The woes of being a parent. Am I right, Oz?
Oof. Well, perhaps a junior there will be a bit more intense than mine.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in an accelerated program.
Yes. And you've never raised a young woman either. That
That's
can
true.
be scary for a man.
I'm gonna be in the corner next to Reggie, trying to like hold up art supplies. I'm like, would you like to try to tackle your teenage angst with art, explorations, and art studies?
Stuff's for losers and girls.
Yeah, of course. Sorry. God, he's so cool.
yeah.
How is he so cool already?
Yeah, just keep in mind, he's like still pretty young. He's like 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
know.
he's
And I'm
trying-
emotionally much more stunted than that.
He like scoffs, like scribbles something down, like walks away.
Yes.
And
Look,
like, look, that's like it's like an
Yeah,
anime
you know what?
OC.
he comes
Yeah.
back. He comes back to you, Evander. He's like, can't be that hard. Let me see it.
Okay. Excitedly give him as many materials and just stand like over top of him like this.
He looks. He just starts drawing. He's like, oh. Whatever, this is stupid anyway. And he throws a notebook to the side. You pick it up and it's like stick figures.
Wait,
And
there's
it's
some
like
really good.
one,
There's some really good stuff here. Some composition
There's-
that I think we could really.
3 big stick figures and then 1 small one. And it's like holding hands with the other one.
Oh man.
I am going to carefully, like it's the fucking Mona Lisa. I'm going to put it back into a fresh art book that I have and like make sure it doesn't crease.
It doesn't crease. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a 10 or whatever. Yeah. All right.
And
Yeah.
in the meantime, I made you a shirt. Just from whatever I threw together around here. So it's more of a
You
vest.
leave- Did you leave growing room?
Yes, it's pretty open. And there's even hooks on it that you can latch together if you want a bit more privacy for your chest.
I see.
They
Thank
fell
Uncle
off
Oz.
of Evander's armor.
The scraps of it.
Be careful. I think they're sharp.
Yeah, and he just. Oh. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, that should get some of the
That's-
chill of this horrible hellscape out.
Yeah.
Well, right now it's not too bad.
Good, a breezy vest, just what I needed.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, let's take a break. And we're back. In the same colorful room, you guys are readjusting, getting loose again after getting comfortable in the pile of stuffed animals, tending to each other's wounds and stress and armor, especially armor for some of you.
Yeah.
And
Reggie.
only one way to go. That seems to be the theme. Through the door where you hear the calm rushing water.
As we're finishing putting things together. Oh, Reginald, one moment. You're, yes, you.
Yes. All right.
You go back to your angst corner, Junior.
He's 45 now. What do you mean? We waited an hour.
That's not so old. Oh, human.
Yeah.
Just wondering. During downtimes and rests, do you ever feel a presence? Something lingering over us?
I feel some type of presence. I'm not sure if it's the same you're describing, though.
Right. It's just... It feels like there's been something around us for a while. I first felt it around Uramundi, and I was the only one more attuned to magic for our next adventure in Haven Pass. But I was wondering if you felt anything as well.
Well, I'm glad you said that, actually, because I started feeling something right around that same time.
It doesn't seem malicious, but there feels like there's something in the air.
Yeah. And I kind of, every once in a while, for maybe a split second, I'm not even sure if it's real, but I see these runes from that place. Like a haze, and then it goes away. I'm not sure if they're tied, but kind of feels that way.
Right. Oh, well, we should discuss this more, but Alruic is heading toward the door. He must be sick of hearing us talk.
Right. Let's get going.
All right.
Okay.
And well,
Heading through the door, you come up to a narrow dock. A rickety wooden bridge with a purple, orange, and red painted longboat peacefully tied to a post alongside it. It's 2 seats wide and long enough to fit all of you comfortably.
ooh.
All right, Reggie 3, you're next to me.
All right.
Any experience boating?
I mean, you saw how we handled Aramundi, me and Cindrix.
Oh, that's true.
Plus, you look ahead, just a little more description. It's ahead of you is like a tunnel. It looks half natural, half designed. It's hard to tell, but it's rather thin, and the stream is just a little bit wider than the boat itself. There's no oars in the boat, but it seems that once it's untied, the current should just like glide you along this path, kind of like a
Willy Wonka Pure Imagination Nightmare.
Oh, good.
Yes. Yeah, like an amusement water park ride, but it's like the lazy river one.
Like a love boat, or it's a small
Yes, but more for
Like a watermelon, but much
more
smaller.
cutterful. Yeah, it's in like if it was cut in half and hollowed out
boat?
and made
Pokeball?
of wood and thinner.
Open Pokeball, separated in half, stretched out.
Yeah,
Times
like a
10.
hot dog bun,
Hmm.
but without hot dog, of course. But also like instead of a bun, it's a boat.
No,
Okay.
it's gonna have like 4 buns in it, right?
Well,
Okay.
I see
And
what you're
Travis
saying.
made a pun, and he's not an animal, so that's a tick down on the die.
Agreed.
Damn it.
Sit down to. This was a D20 when we started. We're down to 4.
Oh,
Um,
I'm not gonna make it. I have one more session. It's not gonna work out.
Is he still unstuck? I feel like that should be 2 ticks.
He's actually all right now, but it
when
left
I-
a. Go
All
ahead.
right, well.
Yeah.
Nowhere else to go but forward on Naz's wild ride. As Oz will put one foot in the boat, test her out, then offer a hand to help people under the boat.
I'll get in and see like the boat just not sink, but like dip a bit from our weight.
Mhm.
And then I'll be like, speaking of Cindrix, probably a good thing he's not here right now. Weigh this thing down.
That is the best thing you've said all day. All right.
Just
Yeah,
wait
I'll
till
step in
Cindrix hears
also.
about all this from Evander.
Yeah, I'm writing everything
Evander's
down.
the snitch. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. But I'll think it's like excited. Like I'll tell him excitedly that we spoke about him. But Evander has only read about pirate stories, so he actually has no idea how to be in a boat. But he is going to stand at the front.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, there's definitely
1 foot up on the bow.
opportunity.
Like Yeah.
All right,
That's
Evander, are
great.
you going to take a seat?
Is that? Oh, sorry.
I just don't want you to fall as soon as I let go.
No,
All
that's
right.
fine. Let's go.
All right. As Oz will untie the boat and hop in, give it a little push off the dock.
Oh yeah, that's me.
Like anything happened?
Yeah,
Sounds like can't wait to
give
find
the
out.
gentle push. The boat kind of rocks as it finds its balance, and you guys distribute your weight. It starts to just peacefully glide along in the calm, quiet peace. And then you hear a click, and music starts to be projected from all around you.
Oh no.
And it's kind of this carnival type music.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
like, dun, 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 dun. But every few notes it's a little bit off key and slows down as if it's like kind of like a record scratch. It's creepy.
Hmm.
After a minute of that, a voice projected from the same source. It says, "Welcome to the next section of the Temple of Naz. Congratulations on making it this far. Don't worry. If you manage to survive this part, you'll be right back at the clock tower to meet Naz herself. Up ahead, you'll be dropped off at the Grand Circus of Naz. This is our first rendition of the circus, as it is directly inspired by one of the dungeon dwellers. You have such fascinating minds.
Oh.
Good luck." And then the music resumes.
Which one of you guys spent time at a circus?
I'm gonna look at Alruic.
He's looking right back at you guys. Wasn't me.
Never
I'm gonna
pulled a
look at-
wizard. Oh, a wizard out of a hat. Oh no.
Oh no! Unfortunately, you're in character.
Oh, man. Got him.
Well, I've been to a few street festivals.
I'm gonna look at Junior here, just like awkwardly, and then like back to you guys, like surely it's not him, is it?
I think we've been present for all of. Also, he's Reggy 3. You're junior. I think we've been present for all of his memories.
What about his masters? Who was it? Is he? Yeah. Let's keep going.
He's
I don't even know if he
facing-
has his bachelor's yet.
He's in the very back row of the boat, just staring back behind.
Oh no.
I can hear you guys.
Does he have facial hair yet?
It's like starting to come through a little bit on his chin.
Yeah.
He has facial hair.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
He tells everybody. He thinks by pulling on a little bit.
Yeah.
He's stimulating growth. You don't understand.
All right. Well, what fun things can we do at the circus? Games? Rides? Ooh, maybe we could check out the menagerie.
Hey, that's what I'm worried about.
Same. I'm not sure what types of animals Naz collects.
I'm worried about the rides. I think I might get sick.
Well, you've proven that your helmet can hold in whatever comes out of your stomach, so I think you'll be all right.
Not exactly reassuring, but thanks. I think it is stuck on now, so that would be a true nightmare.
Yeah. Does it look like there's like a path that we should get off on, or are we just drifting along this river?
It's still just drifting along its set path.
Yeah.
And as you guys are chatting it up, you hear like a disturbance in the water on the left side. I don't remember if that's starboard or whatever.
You idiot.
Yeah. Sorry. And you look over, and up out of the water is a smaller boat. That's an exact copy of the one you're on, and on it is a clink, like a miniature clink, proportional to the size of the boat.
Mm-hmm.
And it's wearing a clown wig and a red nose. And he goes, "Hello, hello, my friends. Which of you are feeling lucky? Spin the wheel and receive a buff or a boon. The
Oh.
effects will only change you during the Circus of Naz, so sorry if you get a buff, or good if you get a boon." And he pulls over a spinning wheel with like several options.
Well,
That's what he would have said if I didn't instantly decapitate a clown that was coming out of the water right next to my ship.
You can attack it if you want.
No.
Okay.
Evander's far too scared to move.
Yeah.
It's like a bobblehead.
I really fucking want to do it. As a player, I really want to spin
Me
that
too.
wheel. I don't know if I can justify it as a character. I'm going to try to figure that out now.
Well, who's feeling lucky?
Maybe I should try it just to see if it's true before anybody else gets hurt.
Or maybe Reginald's mage hand could give it a try.
That's
I
a
think
good
that would
idea.
still probably apply to him. If it does,
Well, yes, probably. It was more of a callback.
oh yeah, you really hurt me directly.
I say it was more indirectly
Yeah,
because it
that's
was my
fair.
lack of action.
That's fair. Trolley problem and all that.
Yeah. Evander, if you want to do it first, you can, but I'm gonna do it. I'm excited.
Okay. Well, if you're definitely gonna do it, then I'll do it first to make sure it's safe. And also, I want to do it before you, you little fucking bitch.
All right.
All right. What do I roll?
Evander,
What do I roll?
I'm gonna spin a wheel. I'm gonna share my screen here.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Love it.
let's
Okay.
go.
So
Oh,
Evander,
God. Some of those look bad for me.
Oh,
you get painted smile. So you spin the wheel, and you get this huge smile on your face.
that
And
we
it
can't
doesn't-
see.
It
Yeah,
doesn't go away. You
So
try to stop smiling and you can't.
I'm
So
gonna
you
look
guys
at
just effectively
Yeah.
see
Oh.
nothing happen.
So
like
Did anything change?
anything
your
happen.
face locks in a huge grin. You gain advantage on presence checks, but disadvantage if you're trying to intimidate.
Ooh,
What does a taunt count as?
ooh, that's gotta be.
I just have to
intimidate.
twist it as to
You
not
just have to
intimidate
twist it.
them.
I think it. Yeah. You should
Yeah.
do because you're just stuck smiling. So,
So instead of like, hey, look at me, you go,
Yeah.
hey, look at me.
Hey, look at me! Hey, look at me!
I'm gonna look at you, Evander, and be like, "Did anything happen? Was it safe?"
Guys, I think it might be cursed, but I don't feel necessarily injured. I think it's not going to do any serious bodily harm, but spin at your own risk.
Like we can't see what he landed on, right?
Correct.
Okay, so we don't know.
yeah,
What-
correct.
Did it? Okay. I mean,
I
it
guess I
didn't, like,
assume. I
do
just
anything?
assume it's
Might-
colors.
It's up to
Yeah,
the,
it's just
the GM.
It's just a wheel that's like constantly spinning. It's hard to pick out like the,
Okay.
the runes
Okay.
that are on it.
Okay. Well, you said you're not hurt. Then I think I'll
Not
try.
that I can tell.
And
There
I
are some
will
small
cast Mage Hand
alterations.
to spin it.
Okay. You cast Mage Hand. You give it a spin.
Escalators.
Shut
Yes!
Okay.
the
Oh,
clenched
yes!
butthole.
There we go.
Okay. So whenever you roll a critical, you gain 2 hope, but the GM gains a fear.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, how do you
guys just
feel?
see like, whoa. I feel good. I think it's worth it.
And you'll look over, and Oz and Alruic are rock, paper, scissoring.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, that's 2 to you, Alruic. Then I suppose I'll spin it as well.
Okay.
Identity crisis. Oh no.
I feel marginally happier now. I can't tell if it's just like.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
All right.
What is
Oh,
that?
You hate to hear an ooh from the DM. That's
Yeah.
not-
Yeah. That's
Ozzy's-
the one I saw and I didn't want. Oh, Identity Crisis also bad.
Yeah, those are some bad
Especially
ones.
for Oz.
Yeah, 100%.
You spin the wheel, and it lands on its result, and you get like this weird like through your body, and you look down, and you are now a woman.
Huh?
Well,
What?
now.
This is the wrong format. This is so disorienting.
I'll fix it. There
Now
we
we're all distorted. No, but we're also in different
Oh, yeah.
spots.
What's
Yeah.
happening?
Everything's weird. Everything's
Whoa.
weird since the wheel.
I'm gonna look at you, Oz. What?
I have a thinner frame. Slender features. Ugh, still so wrinkly.
Oz, you look like. Is this one of your forms, or? I mean,
For
you
what?
just look like a female version of you.
Let's get more modest in front of the boy there.
Aunt Oz?
Yes, I suppose aunt works now. Well,
No.
this is. Oz will whip around to Evander. I thought you said nothing too physical would happen.
Well,
I hear
At
the grit in
least-
your voice, boy.
Yeah.
I swear it's not because of what happened. I'm not laughing at you. I think we can all take a deep breath and just be grateful that that didn't happen to Cindrix.
All right, good point.
Both for our sake and, truthfully, I think he wouldn't be responsible with it. And that's coming from a young child. I guess I'm not that young.
Oz, since you already had long hair, did your hair change much?
Nope,
Cool.
my hair's pretty much the same.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah, and you're
I'm
Elven,
not
so
touching
like,
that thing.
True.
Yeah, exactly.
it's a
Exactly.
lateral
Yeah.
step.
Yeah.
Oz, frankly, doesn't look too different. Definitely, like, he was broad. He's,
Bustier
Yeah.
for sure.
yeah. Well, true. Still that, because he still kind of had that slender build anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Did Alruic do it at all?
Truly not going to change our experience all that much, I don't think.
no,
Yeah.
Oz won lost the rock,
That's
paper,
right.
scissors contest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I'm
hold
not
back
spinning that thing.
Reggie 3. Yeah. Maybe don't do it. So far, I'm the only one that pulled it off.
Yeah, so
Yes.
you claim.
That's true. I guess I just feel good.
You never let me have fun.
Well, I'm like, are we already passing the wheel?
It's like alongside you.
Oh.
Yeah.
He goes, last call.
Why don't you go on, Dad? Thank you
Okay.
for giving us the spins.
Goodbye. And it sinks back into the water.
Well,
It's weird. My weight is distributed differently.
I can
Odd.
see that.
Don't say that.
Yeah. That's not what I meant. I
My
just meant you
cheeks
were
hurt.
shifting your weight a little bit differently.
Well, mine hurt less, if that makes you any better.
It makes me feel weird. I don't want to talk about it. Oh, good. We're almost there.
Yeah. Just up ahead, the boat begins to slow to a stop at a similarly fashioned wooden dock. Just up above, there's an arch of glowing letters above a large doorway. Jeez, that reads "Fun House."
Oh.
Oh, I doubt that. All right.
Well, looks like it's the only way.
As we pull up, Oz will get out and start offering a hand to people. And whoever first takes a hand kind of pulls Oz forward a bit.
Yeah.
Wait, does
Not
Not
used to
quite
it.
used to the
Yeah.
shifted form here.
Yes.
Hold on. No, I'm fine. Okay, I'll help you out.
I'll take your hand a little bit more gently than usual.
I'm gonna smack Reggie on the back of the head and say, "Don't be weird."
I'm sorry. I'm uncomfortable with this.
Oh, only you.
I'm sorry, this is so hard for you. The only one who didn't get a negative side effect on the wheel.
That's right. I'm gonna walk up to this fun house. Is there a door there?
It's just an open doorway.
Okay.
There's like light coming from inside.
I'm about to walk in and then kind of turn back. Evander, you kind of stop me every time. You want to go first?
I think it's probably a good idea.
Don't sound
does
so
everybody
happy
else
about
think?
it.
No.
It's courteous. I always appreciate you going first, Evander.
Then sure. Let's do it. I'll walk in.
Okay. You step through, and it looks like you're on the inside of a very large tent. There are a number of side tables with mirrors on them, wigs and makeup scattered across tables. There are costumes hung up on large racks along one side, a door with prop room above it. You see a few skeletons wearing a different bizarre costume, much like you would see a clown wear. One of them, wearing an oversized brown suit and tie, sees you and approaches you. He's holding a clipboard and a pen in the other hand, and a lit cigarette clenched between his teeth. And he walks over, pockets his pen in the suit, takes out the cigarette, and he takes a drag somehow, and the smoke just leaks out from his clothing lining.
He's just like a
Nice.
diffuser.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He's like, "Hello, gentlemen. Pleased to meet ya. Name's Chatterbones. Pretty soon, you'll be walking through that tent flap into a crowd of hundreds of people with the sole purpose to entertain or be executed. Is that
Oh,
clear?"
Do we have a choice to do
No.
something different? Oh, right.
Nobody ever does. Everyone gets same treatment. You have
When do we
access
go?
to our costumes, makeup tables, and a prop room. And of course, any of us attendees will offer our help if needed.
How long do we have to prepare?
Good question. He looks at his watch, which kind of flops weakly across his wrist bone. Shakes it a little bit. About 10 minutes.
Right.
oh, okay.
Are we all presenting at the same time?
Yep. All of you gotta be involved somehow. And you go out there. And it's up to you to come up with a routine.
Well, okay.
All right.
Anything else important we need to know? Aside from we die if we don't
Um,
entertain.
No, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it.
Do
What
we?
crap?
Now, I got places to be. Any more questions?
What over
Yes.
there?
Well, come on. You don't know my duties.
What kind of crowd are we looking at? This is something that happens often?
Yeah. First time for these for this rotation. It's been a while for this crowd, but they're used to
should
it
help.
now.
Well, that'll be in our favor. All right. I think that's enough, unless you fellas got another question.
We have a lot of preparing to do.
Yeah, we don't want to waste time. Thanks, Mr. Chatterbones or Chatterbox, whatever your name is.
Sure. And puts his cigarette back in his teeth. Grabs out his pen, starts scribbling. He's like, 1, 2, 3, 5 total. All right. Anyways, and he turns off and kind of walks into one of the corners and tables, starts shuffling a bunch of papers around. Yeah, again, basically,
Knocking shit off the table.
yeah, he's,
Pushing them around.
he's trying to just be allowed to be busy.
Yeah.
After that comment, he's like, yeah, all right.
He's literally chattering.
All right. I'm gonna go change real quick. You guys get a basis going. let's not forget I can turn into any animal. I'm very good at entertaining children.
Yes.
I can use water for all sorts of things. And I'm going to go see if they have fitting for a woman. I'll be right back.
Very good.
As Oswald slipped behind a curtain.
Right. Evander, you see Reggie's like got these little fireballs in his hand, and he's like practicing like what looks like a juggling routine, just like around him.
Did you already know how to juggle?
Well, it's not so much a juggle as it is a maintaining of just a power source here. Just moving it in circles, really. Not actually doing the juggling. That's just for the illusion of it.
Well, maybe we should lay out everything that we can do. And then we can find a way to piece it together in a good way.
Right. I'll dissolve the fire. Well, Oz just told you what he can do. I can get creative with my magic too. Kind of like how we did when we watched the Reckoners go into the maw. We can create images of things. You seemingly can't get injured. Well, you do, but maybe some type of like trapeze.
There's something about this spell or whatever they put on me. For some reason, I don't feel as nervous about this. Normally, I'd be terrified.
Well,
but I feel like just like a much more positive mindset going into it.
look at that. Maybe I wasn't the only one that got a positive. I'm gonna turn to Alruic. I mean, you're clearly a user of Arcana. You got some way you can help us out with this?
Well, I've never been one to use my powers to entertain, but I could do pretty much anything you could possibly conceive of.
Well, that could be helpful.
Not bad.
And he says that
not
with a
bad.
complete straight face.
Yeah.
He's serious.
You ever pulled a wizard out of a hat?
I see what I can do.
Would that be me in this situation?
You'll never see it coming.
I'm gonna look to
Um,
Reggie III. You don't have any like special abilities you've noticed as you've grown rapidly, do you, Junior?
You turn over to Junior, and he's actually not where he was standing a second ago. He's over at Chatterbones, like kind of nudging him, like, visibly asking a question, and then Chatterbones handing a cigarette to him.
Oh no!
As Reggie seems to be probably about 18 years old.
Oh man.
As he goes to take a puff, just a bolt of water just
Yeah.
blasts out
Whips
of his
it on his
hand.
head.
As Oz
What?
walks
It's
out.
just a cigarette. God.
Oz walks out. You watch yourself, young man. As Oz is wearing a slightly tighter shirt that is just very colorful in like these big diamonds that go up and down it. Just like
Yeah.
this short
Gosh.
cape that just kind of goes halfway down the back, and there's like little extravagant like flare off the shoulders, and a similar tight diamond styled pants, all just fancy ass colors,
Yeah.
and
Nice.
boots with little bells on the
With the fur.
yeah, all right. Boots
Holds
on
up
the
looking at her.
boots with a little bell on the ankle that jingle a little bit
Yeah.
as they're stepping forward.
Oh,
Wow.
Advice. By the way, they only have ridiculous clothing back there, but they do have women's sizes. And the attendants are very helpful, and they stare at you the whole time.
Right. Maybe I'll go get changed too. And I'm gonna
Is
go.
Aunt Oz. You never let me do anything fun. That's why Evander's my favorite uncle.
Yay!
You guys are like the same age now.
Yes, well, I'm a guardian first, friend second. Now,
I'll be your friend first if you keep telling people that I'm your favorite.
we'll go get fast food whenever you want, man.
Yeah. I've never been a cool anything before. This is awesome.
I never said cool.
Evander,
Just said my favorite.
Yeah, sorry. Projecting. I needed that.
Evander,
Yeah?
if you could tame any dangerous animal, what animal would you tame?
Ooh.
Bear? Lion?
What about
Hippo?
a manticore?
Oh, a manticore. That's actually above my skill grade.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to make you.
No,
Feel less
it's
than.
fine. That's just the mechanics of the game. I actually do think that's next level.
Oh wow.
Legendary hybrid. Yeah.
Wow.
Freak out. So you did
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then maybe those growler bears we found were pretty scary. Is that what they were called?
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, we can do one of those.
Or can you be a dinosaur?
Depending on which one, yes.
Like the ones that you guys saw in Oramundi. I've only heard about them, but people here probably have never seen that before.
No, turns out. That's also tier 3.
Oh. Sorry to keep being disappointed.
No, it's fine.
Then growler bear.
All right.
You guys see Reggie come back. He's wearing like kind of like these big cowboy boots. He still has the same hat on. But now his outfit is like sleek black. Almost looks a little oily. But not a ton of features to it other than that.
I guess I should probably go get changed too. No. Well, actually, sorry. I guess I should probably go get changed too. Sad but smiling.
Yeah.
And I'll somberly walk off.
All right. Well, we have a bear tamer, or perhaps wrestler, if that's what they prefer. We could use effects.
Mm-hmm. Anything with fire I can do.
You could turn a bear into a woman.
That's true. Yeah. I see what you're saying.
With a small puff of smoke. Cast a spell.
Right. That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Alruic. I really have trouble saying your name. What are you gonna do?
I was actually just thinking about that. Well, perhaps Junior and I can collaborate on some performative art. Maybe I can surround him with magical effects of flames of varying colors as
Yes.
he twists and turns stylishly.
That's a good idea. Well, all right.
Specialized lighting is always nice.
I
Highlight
can
the
even add
action.
flair to some of your actions as well, if needed.
Yes,
good
if we
call.
get a spotlight, essentially, on where the audience is supposed to be looking.
I can do that.
So focusing. Well, the introductions will probably have to be done by Reginald,
I can do that.
and then from there, the main meat of the show will probably be, or the introduction at least, will be the great Evander, as Oz will tap on the curtain. It's just to startle you a little bit.
I think I don't know if this is a good idea.
Well, that's all right. You'll be in tandem with me.
I'm gonna pull the curtain open and be kind of facing this way, and you'll see, first of all, completely cleaned, wearing like kind of stylized shoulder pauldrons with like a fringe around them that just kind of like catches some of the wind and moves, and then like chains that hang down, and just jacked body, just hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Big reveal.
But scarred and obviously like battle worn. And then like looser fitting pants with the similar chains kind of hanging down them, all like supposed to catch in kind of the light and highlight movement, like a dancer's outfit, with like loose fitting sleeves that attach to the pauldrons and kind of just hang down from the arms. And then facing the side, you just see like half of this. It looks like a lion mask, which is just like covering the side of the face. And he's like, they can be really persuasive back there. I don't know if I feel comfortable with this. And then he'll turn and face you, and the other half of his face is revealed. So it's just covering half of his face. And the half of the face that you see is... It's beautiful. It's borderline... not even borderline, it's effeminate. It's androgynous to the point of feminine. With like a thick, well-defined eyebrow, a thinner jaw, a like defined, longer, high-bridged nose, and dark hair that's pulled up into like a half bun. That's like cleaned and washed and very thick. Very like kind but piercing eyes. Not at all what you would have expected from this person who views themselves as a like strong hero boy. But the other half of the face is definitively covered.
Wow.
By a mask. And he's like, I don't know. This is weird. Also locked into a permanent smile.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll be like, I don't know. You look happy to me.
Yeah. Weird that this is how you see my face, Reggie, but if it gets us out of this, then I guess it'll have been worth it.
They do like their half masks. As Oz will pull out just this like white mask with little, just these little frills off the side and just like a longer point nose. They gave me this as well, and just like slap it on.
Nice.
I didn't really plan on wearing it, but maybe I'll pop it on if you're wearing half a mask as well.
Yeah, I think probably I will. Kind of looks panicked at you.
Nice.
All
hey,
right.
fellas. We need a name. A name for our crew, for the act. If I'm going to do a big introduction, what do you think? I don't got nothing.
Well, we have the extravagant Evander. We have a ferocious bear from the north. Into Sir Lady. What would it be? Ozzy? No, too musical.
Maybe Oz is the end of it? Like... No, I don't know.
What did you say, Evander? The what?
Extravagant.
Extravagant. I like that.
Doesn't sound very heroic.
How about the great Evander?
Ooh.
It's not as smooth off the tongue, but if I was gonna fight a bear, I think that sounds right.
Evander the Great?
Evander the Great.
All right.
I like that. Okay.
But a troop, like a name of a troop?
Yes, the troop.
Yeah. Well, I would say the traveling trio, but we got those two with us. And I like kind of look over to Reggie Jr., who's definitely taking a drag.
I was gonna say, not only that, you look over and Alruic is like casting flames, and Reggie's like,
Full on raving.
yeah, they're just like practicing their routine, and he's like,
like this, like the attendants are just reaching over with cigarettes.
trying to
Keep him
sit down.
fueled. Keep him fueled.
Well, we tried. We've all experimented in our youth.
Yeah. Well, maybe we don't need a name.
Well, the merry-goers of the Maw. How's that?
Oh, I like that.
It's pretty good. It could be something based off the new Leaf.
Oh, that's true.
Hmm.
Even though I'm not quite a fan of the new Leaf,
No.
Right.
but they did bring us together technically.
You know, the merry-goers of the Maw ain't bad for now. Doesn't mean we have to keep the name.
True.
Just something for me to introduce us.
And we only have a few minutes left anyway.
That's true. Let's just go with that for now.
All right.
Okay? So,
Well,
in order, I'll introduce myself. I'll do a little fling for him. I'll introduce Evander the Great, and that he's going to take on the ferocious bear of the north. You'll come out, have your little duel, and then I'll end it. Maybe we make it a little dramatic. Look like you're about to take him down. And then I'll cast a smoke spell. That's when you phase back to the Lady of Oz.
you've
The
turned
Lady
the-
of Oz. I think her name was Dorothy, but I get you.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I'll call in our pals here, maybe the master
actually,
and his apprentice.
Maybe when you come out, you can introduce them, and when you give your little show, they can be assisting you as well.
Right. It's a good idea.
Then Evander comes out. We have our duel. Now you can't have Evander the Great falling against a bear.
That's
So
true.
before the final blow is struck, you can interrupt.
Right. Good
And then
idea.
the fair winter lady can emerge from the bear, and I can put on a small demonstration.
I love it.
water mobile.
What if when I submit the bear, I lift it overhead, and then you transform it into a woman, and I'm holding you up by your feet, and then you do the show?
That's
Ooh,
fantastic.
How fancy.
Can you hold him up as a bear? Her, I'm sorry.
It's still a man, really, but we have to play into the audience.
Right.
We could try. Now.
Maybe Alruic can give you a little assistance without.
That's true. I'll have to be a bear anyway.
Yeah.
It would probably benefit me, to make my aspect more showy and less about strength.
Yes. Well, that's what the
For
whole
Role
situation
purposes.
is. I mean,
Okay.
you've seen these shows, right?
Yeah.
You come out,
Display.
the bear will do wide, powerful swings, knocking things around, and you dip and you dive and you show to the crowd.
Clock's ticking, boys.
All right, Mr.
2 more
Chatter
minutes.
Bones. I think we're ready.
All right.
If it's all right with you, I think I'm gonna go out first and introduce us.
This is an airtight
Oh.
plan. Nothing
all
could
yours.
go wrong.
We just have to wing it.
All
And
right.
he gestures to the tent flap that you just have to like peel to the side and walk out.
Yeah. You guys, I'm like, boys, wish me luck. And then I'm
Good luck.
I'm gonna like snap my finger and my outfit bursts into like these colorful flames, like purple flames that aren't burning me. It's more of an illusion, but that's what that like oily look was.
Ooh.
And then I'll walk out onto the stage
Okay.
with like a gesture.
Okay. You pop out into the stage, and Alruic peeks through, reaches a hand up, and a giant light forms at the top of this dome, casting a spotlight down on you.
Nice.
You step out into a large circular hard dirt ground. There is a large cage that's in this like dome that's kind of sealing you in. That seems to be buzzing with an electricity. There are rows upon rows of hundreds of humanoid creatures, like you have never seen, but all vaguely familiar in shape and number of limbs. The important stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's no music playing, and they are all just staring in complete silence.
Okay. All right. I'm going to walk out with that flare and kind of like shoot out some of that purple like flame to the sides that kind of dissipates and like crackles. And I'll put my hands out. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming tonight. I'll be your host. My name is Reginald Wayne II, and I am the front man of the Merrygoers of the Maw. And I'll like, when I say that, another like of sparks fly out, and then I'll like snap again, and these like 5 fireballs kind of form my hand, and I just start juggling as I'm talking. We have quite the show for you tonight.
He worked it in.
Okay, Reggie, I need you to make a presence roll.
Ooh.
That was a pretty good performance, so I'm considering that.
That is a 12 with hope.
Okay, so that is a success. And how this is going to work is each performance you guys do, like miniature performance, is going to call for a check. Anything that you guys are collaborating on, like for the big stuff, is going to be a group roll. But essentially, over the next few checks, you just need to succeed more than you fail for
Nice.
the ultimate result. But, so that was the first one, the introduction, and that is a success.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't want to have to roll again. I don't want to like steal the show, but
You can continue your
Okay.
intro.
Yeah.
so I like walk forward, kind of like making an arc as I'm keep continuing as I'm juggling. We have quite the show for you tonight. We got with us some amazing acts I think you're gonna love. And then I'll like snap again while they were in the air, and this mage hand forms like out in front of me, and all the fireballs like start going to the hand that's like rapidly just juggling there as I
Nice.
like turn, now not juggling.
Yeah.
Let me introduce our first act. We have the master and his apprentice. I'll like gesture toward the tarp
Curtain.
for Alruic and Reggy Jr.
They both step out wearing new outfits of skin-tight, like blades of glory, sparkling, matching suits. And they stand like opposite each other and start to like mirror each other's movements before Alruic just casts like 2 streaks of these lights and different colored flames swirling around him, and he throws them at RG3, who seems to like catch them and keep the momentum as they start to do their performative act.
Oh yeah, he's a quick study.
Yeah.
Yes. Do we need
And
to roll for-
they don't roll as NPCs. You just consider them basically a success.
Okay.
Nice.
So let's say like they continue on for a little while, and then they kind of like move to the side, still doing their thing, and then I'll like gesture to the crowd again. All right, folks, I hope you liked that. We got something else even bigger for you. It isn't a circus without a little bit of struggle, a little bit of competition. Let me introduce you to the one, the only, Evander the Great. Now I'll like gesture towards the tarp.
Vander's gonna take like a few steps out slowly, looking at the ground, and then break out into a sprint and do like a running, jumping, like gainer backflip and land in a hero stance. And then I'll stand up and do like just some like almost like Taekwondo type shit. Like some
Yeah.
jumping kicks and just like punches. I'm not using
Very
weapon
performative.
for the battle.
Yeah.
Yeah. just like a dance, and then I'll end just like standing at attention at the audience.
And you'll notice that everything was silent until you started juggling, Reggie. And a few of them were like, "Oh, okay," all right. Like some murmurs in the crowd. And as the show has gone on, after the Master and the Apprentice 2, they're starting to warm up more. And now their expectations are getting a little higher. Evander, you come out and you do this act, and now a few of them are even on their feet, kind of starting to nudge each other, enjoying the show so far.
Nice. And then I'll be like, shh, wait, and like kind of quiet down the crowd. And Ulrich follows my cues with them, and they kind of ease. Like, did anybody hear that? Oh, wow, we are in for a treat. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you about what you might have just heard. And then, like, you start seeing, like, the tarp just turns into a wall of fire. Like,
Ooh, yeah.
we have a contender for our Evander the Great. A little friend of ours, or a foe, who goes by the Ferocious Bear of the North. And then one of the pillars, like, will dissipate, so it creates an opening near the tarp.
And like the lights dim as just a comes from behind the opening, as you just hear like the banging of a cage, a rattle of chains, as suddenly, just that little and then silence. The spotlight
Murmurs in the
flicker
crowd.
on the opening and trails its way over to Evander the Great. 2 more lights open up as just
Yeah.
this growler bear just emerges from the back, rears up on its hind legs, and roars powerfully before it slams into the ground, staring down.
And as it comes out and stands up on its hind legs, it's immediately behind Evander, who is still just staring at the audience, and like
Yeah.
the silhouette of him at the base of this giant bear, and he hasn't flinched. And then he slowly reaches up, and he's gonna take off the part of the lion mask,
Oh, yes.
revealing beneath it just like half of his lip and cheek completely torn off, and burn scars and grooves down the side of his face into his neck.
Oh.
And he just deadpan stares, actually with a still frozen smile, at the audience as he bends, sets the mask on the ground, and then turns and immediately starts grappling with this beast. Trading blows, enormous like hooks at this thing's face, dodging underneath it. Take some across the chest. Like as you start to hesitate to finish a strike, I'm gonna lean into the claws so that it actually draws blood to make it look more effective. Yeah, you're like, oh shit. And eventually, I'm gonna grab, as you go to bite down on me, I'm gonna grab the jaw and hold it open as I'm like you're slowly pushing me across the stage, just holding the jaw.
Like you see grooves in the dirt.
Yeah.
And I'll slowly start to like tilt your head up towards the ceiling and like push you down into the ground so you kind of fall down onto your side. And I'm going to just like twist the head, like in the movies where it snaps the neck, even though that really wouldn't kill a bear.
Yeah, just
I was like, and then you just like go limp.
Yeah, you twist and you hear Oz just.
Yeah. We can do some whatever that shit is.
Little flare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
The cantrips. Yeah, to
Yeah.
thaumaturgy. Thank you. And as that snap goes off, I'm gonna drop the head and just like scream out, and just like flex,
Yeah.
And then I'll like bend down and grab underneath it and start to lift the whole thing up over my head, hoisting it above. Probably
Okay.
at first he's like pushing through his arms a little bit, like the bear is pushing through its limbs to like lift itself. As I'm like,
Help you out a little bit.
And I will go for one final, like as he's transforming, then I'll like try to push so that he starts to lose weight as I'm lifting.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Yeah, do we need to make
Reggie,
any rolls
it's,
yet?
it's your magic.
It's gonna be yes, it'll happen.
Okay, so as this is happening, I'll be like, would you look at this, folks? Evander the Great conquers once again. But wait, what is this I sense? Something amiss? And then I'll like snap my fingers, the mage hand and the fireballs disappear, and this mist kind
Cries
of like,
out from the audience.
Yeah.
No!
Yeah.
3 guys that were really into the juggling.
This mist like instantly erupts right around the body of Oz in like a spinning kind of gesture and starts to dissipate as
Yeah, as you can just the mist swirls and you can still see the powerful silhouette of Evander the Great as he's lifting, as just this the swirling as the bear gets smaller and smaller, which Evander immediately recognizes. It's pretty instant, so it's just like water just kind of starts forming around.
Oh, yeah.
Oz.
I make it look
And
like a
then-
show, though. You know.
Yeah, as
Yeah.
it like starts
Like it's still
shrinking the
heavy.
bear. Yeah.
Yeah.
And just gracefully, now holding onto Oz's just belly, so he can get a nice little pose.
I was gonna say your feet, but whatever
Right.
floats your boat.
As the mist clears, and it shows the Lady of the North, who turns, showing off the little white mask,
Yeah.
and gives a big wink to the audience as a gust of wind, and you can feel water definitely go up from behind you and push Oz up.
Mm-hmm.
Hops up and then just you keeping your
Yeah,
hands still,
like
just
acrobats.
feet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Lands
it.
there and gives a big bow.
Hmm.
Okay, and with that, I'll need a group roll from all of you. Whoever wants
Yeah.
to take the lead for a presence.
I should probably take the lead, even though you did it.
Yeah.
You should definitely.
Well,
take
this
the
is
lead.
for like
Yeah,
everything
it's-
from when you were introduced until
Group
now.
effort.
Yeah. You were the big part of the show, so you can have the lead. since
Yes!
You get advantage. Oh, actually, I did pretty good.
That's a 21 with hope from Reggie.
Okay. The only one who
That-
gets a hope or fear here is Evander.
Oh, yeah.
But
And that's
that is a
presence.
success, so that's a
Yep.
+1. Yeah.
That's a
Okay.
25 with
Okay.
fear.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Well, I
Which
got
makes
a 19 with helping you. So
Dude.
This is a very
well,
vulnerable
yeah,
position for him.
those
He
are
would
all
def-
three
he would
successes.
absolutely
So
be
you guys find that you guys came up with this on the fly, and your chemistry at this point is just all clicking. You find this to come surprisingly natural to you all at this point. You've grown accustomed to how each of you kind of move in combat, so your timing is almost like a collaborative dance. And hitting every cue that you guys are setting up. Even Alruic seems to be almost getting lucky with the lighting, just able to try and panic and like read all of your signals, Oz, but he's putting it together.
well, I know these guys' life stories, so
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he knows more about us than Cindrix, unfortunately.
That's all right. Yeah, and all successes. At this point, the crowd has been on their feet, kind of like oohing and awing with every major movement, and then applause ring out once the grand reveal of the Lady of the North.
Mm-hmm. When that reveal happens, Reggie will take over again and say, I don't believe my eyes, ladies and gentlemen. We have truly been blessed tonight. You see, this is the Lady of the North, and legend says she only visits the luckiest lot. So remember us tonight when you're sleeping, getting all cozy in bed. You've been granted luck for the next 5 years. This has been the Merrygoers of the Maw. I hope you enjoyed the show. And like a little last like.
Yeah, as Reginald says that, just shards of ice will kind of start raising up and start spinning around as they all start taking different forms of animals, as they start breaking away into these watery, flowing waves all around. As Oz puts up his water mobile, which I guess this is probably the first time Reginald sees it used non-aggressively.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And Alruic will change his light to kind of like a disco ball that's just spinning and a rainbow of colors.
Just imagine this is like through through the rows and through the people like all around them. Almost like mist is hitting them as if they're getting like blessed and like showered in this luck.
And like the little like little
movie.
fish will like go and like kind of swim through the audience.
Yeah.
They can touch them all they want. They'll just their water. They'll just form.
Just bore through them.
Yeah.
Reggie will
a loud voice echoes out.
Yeah. I was just gonna say Reggie will take off his hat, revealing his horns, and take a deep bow.
And with that, a loud voice rings out. Well, patrons of the Funhouse, were you entertained? And all in unison, all the patrons go, yes, yes, yes. And he goes,
Terrifying.
well then,
Fucking terrifying.
It's so scary.
should we give
dude.
them an encore? Encore, encore, encore. And he goes, that's what I was thinking.
An encore.
You 3 or 5.
Makes
Because
sense.
we were so entertained, we bless you with easy prey. Slaughter this prey for us. And a gate opens, and out steps a small fairy as the gate closes behind. Alruic. Ilvi? And Ilvi
Oh no!
looks back at Alruic. Alruic? You're alive? I can say the same about you.
As an ice spike just goes into Ilvi's
We did it! She goes, what's happening?
Oh my god, dude.
This place, it reminds me. What's going on? We gotta get out of here.
All right, and to cross her off the dead list.
Yeah. Put her on the about to be.
Ilvi!
This
What do
sucks.
they want?
Are they all still like watching?
Oh,
Yeah, in
I'm
silence.
gonna set down the
Like
Lady of the North.
anticipation, all leaning forward in their seats.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I was ready to get off.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at LV. Right. LV, is it?
Ilvi.
Ilvi.
I like just put my hand into my head into my hand. Like,
I'm still
Yeah.
locked in a perpetual smile, by the way.
yeah. Does it?
Wait, it's you guys.
I'm gonna look up at the. Yeah.
It's you.
We
Part
can
of
get
the
out of here.
Reclaimers. Part of the
Yeah.
Reclaimers.
I didn't love
can-
the name, but Devos, he insisted.
That seems like Devos.
I'm glad Jevos is dead, and I'll start wiping off some of the makeup that was separating the scarred face from the not scarred face. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like you see like bleeding like lines coming across. And
Yeah. Wait, so was that your actual face or was that makeup?
it is beautiful face. There was definitely makeup on it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Reggie for
It's
sure
not
thought
like-
your face was actually like.
Yeah,
pristine.
which
face.
part is the...
It is horribly scarred, and they are centered more on this side of the face. Like this part of the lips and cheek are kind of removed.
Yeah.
But like, and there are some burns and some like gouges, but there's like a deep groove across the nose,
Okay.
and like some of it wraps across
So
the forehead.
the makeup was perfect.
The makeup just made it perfect on this
Okay.
side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I
Anything
see.
that was bleeding over got taken off.
Okay.
Um,
Can I see who was like the main person of like the main voice? Is it up there?
Yes, it seems to be like a box kind of up above.
Right. This sucks, guys.
I think it's pretty clear. We just got to find out how to get up there.
Good call.
He goes, "What is this? They're not slaughtering the prey. Are you refusing to slaughter the prey?"
To be clear, I don't have my sword, my shield, or my armor on.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I'm like gonna flicker my hand up. Oh, great watcher from the crowd. Oh, master of the tent. What be the punishment should we forego this challenge? Have we not entertained you enough?
1 second.
Take your time.
Yeah.
Slaughter, slaughter, slaughter.
I'm gonna kind of
then the
glance
voice
at
rings
both
out.
of my teammates, and I'm gonna start walking back over towards Ilvi. I'm like cracking my knuckles and looking like I did when I fought the bear.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Well,
And then I'm gonna like stand menacingly over top, and I'm gonna look back at the party.
you know what?
Yeah.
Why don't you prepare that one for me? Bring
I'm gonna-
her here, great Evander.
I'm gonna reach down, and I'm gonna grab like firmly on her neck, but just like pinching my own fingers, so it looks like I'm squeezing and it looks like I'm white knuckling, but it's no pressure on her actual neck.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna say, "You can trust us." And then I'm gonna lift her up off the ground and
As
start carrying her back.
give me a bit of a show, wouldn't you, Reginald?
Absolutely.
As water starts swirling around Oz,
Mm-hmm.
as Reggy and Alruic give me a bit of like mist cover as the swirling water starts to change, as in its place is a giant viper.
Oh.
Mm,
Whoa.
Yeah.
fuck yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
yep.
dude, let's go.
As
And
the,
I'm
as
gonna-
the snake coils and open its large maw.
And as you do that, just to make sure that I'm gonna like look back up to the guy I just said that to, be like, a show you want, then a show you'll get, and then like I'll step back as we take control.
I'm gonna lift her, and I'm gonna like grab by the back now, like her shirt or scruff of her shirt, assuming that she has started to like pretend to go unconscious as I'm holding at her neck. And I'll lift her up to the crowd to like get them excited. And then I'll look at the viper.
Okay. They're all just sitting in anticipation, waiting for
As
your next
the
move.
viper starts to curl both around, around and between the two of them, just swirling in a figure eight, as just coils and just lifts up, just feet first, just gonk,
Yeah, I'll just drop her. Yeah.
gonk, gonk,
Oh.
deep breath.
Yeah. I was gonna whisper the exact same thing. That's
Yeah.
So wait, just to clarify, is this Oz in viper form swallowing Ildi, or is this like
Yes.
your water thing?
Yes, it's Oz in
Oz.
viper form. I transformed into a
Good.
giant viper.
He used the mist to make it look less clear
Yeah.
what he was like more
Okay.
mystical that he transformed.
Yeah, more mystical.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still entertaining the crowd.
Swallowed her whole.
Yeah.
Yep.
Make a group presence check, and this is deception.
Okay.
So
But it's not intimidation.
that's true.
True.
You're right. So
Yep.
yep, still the same thing.
All right.
All right. You taking the lead again there, sir?
And this is
He
a
has advantage.
very, I'll say this is a very challenging.
Oh, come on, guys. We can do this.
Bring it on.
I've said it.
I didn't help at all. No
Yes!
way. Yes! Let's go! I rolled a 9 for the audience. Let's go! A double 12. A double 12.
Wow.
Oh, his camera's gonna be ruined, but it was worth it.
Just what we needed, though. God damn.
Yeah, for real. I mean,
Wow.
if you could have crit any roll, that was the one.
Oh
All right,
my gosh.
Because I didn't do great either. I got 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry if that was
Wow.
disorienting from the camera, but that was
No,
too
that
low.
was good.
Let's say I'll allow a success there. Okay, you pull this act, you swallow, and this lump is pretty uncomfortable. Oz.
Yeah.
But it's in there. You're trying like to hold it in that place so it doesn't go too far down the digestive tract.
Yeah.
Well,
I can flush her out technically. So.
and the crowd, yeah. The crowd's like silent. Oh my god. And the rest, yeah. And they all start roaring in applause. And he goes, well, this might be the best act we've seen in a millennia. They've earned a front row delivery to Naz herself. What do we say? And they go, send them back, send them back, send them back.
Oh wait, sorry, I don't have hands.
Yes.
And then
I'm gonna, in a panic, turn and run back to get my equipment before I get teleported back.
Yeah.
okay, I'll say you guys
We'll get a little bit step
oh,
back, change.
yeah, you step back, you can grab your things in a hurry. You kind of just have it all with you.
Yeah.
I just slip the
Or-
helmet back on, grab my sword and
Yeah.
shield. And...
Gutterbones is like
attendant
kind of
is like-
throwing you things, and he's
Yeah.
like, well done.
Yeah.
And then
We
you
do
walk
what we
back out of
can.
the arena, and everything goes black. And then you come to, and it almost feels like you're just waking up. Oz, you're no longer in snake form. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That something like that must have happened between.
Yeah.
She's covered in spit. Yeah,
Yeah,
just
come
like
to.
like a wet
And
fly.
you're all chained up.
Oh.
Like you're all standing, chained up at the wrists, backs against a stone wall, and you're in this just plain stone room with no doors and just one torch lit.
Oh, well. This would be difficult if I were a snake. Am I still a woman?
And good point, you are no longer a woman.
Oh,
And I'm no longer
super
smiling.
brittle, and you can relax your jaw and face muscles.
oh no, it's stuck.
Yeah. Yeah. And Ilvi, who's too short to reach the ground, is also chained up.
Hmm.
And then
Is Alruic and Junior here?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you're all 6 of you now.
How old is Junior now? How long are we
We
out?
keep recruiting.
Yeah.
He's
That'll give us a clue.
he's kind of head slumped down. He seems to be unconscious still, but breathing. His hair's a little bit longer, but relatively same age.
Okay.
How old is Evander supposed to be?
Evander's
19.
19. Yeah.
Okay.
He's older than Evander. Probably
Yeah.
probably about the same age.
Oh, that's
as
right.
Evander.
Although, how long has this been? Like the first arc, how long were we gone? And then how many months between? There's a chance
yeah.
I'm 20.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It was like 2 months off this
So
time.
probably not. I think I'm still 19.
It's-
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Reasonably.
probably just for the sake of the show, you probably were 18 when you met
Yeah.
Reggie.
Reggie.
yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah. So,
Well, at least things are kind of back to normal.
oh, everything's right in the world.
I don't know what that wheel did to me, and I am so sorry for everything that transpired for the last several hours, or what felt like an eternity.
What are you talking about? Sorry. You put on one hell of a show out there.
I want to throw up just thinking about it.
All right. Are these cuffs prevent transformation?
You can try.
Well, I suppose I'll try. I will transform into a snake.
Okay. You channel this magic from within, as you've done countless times, but nothing happens. And you can feel like the resistance coming from these manacles.
Ah, they do.
After, a minute, just speaking from the corner as if they were there the whole time, is a face you've only seen as a face. But not who you would expect. It's Vork.
Oh.
And he's sitting there, arms crossed, his distinctly inhuman but familiar features, his long face, seeming holes all over, mouth, nose is normal. I have done a lot of thinking about you all. About this stench you carry. I am beginning to believe that you are the ones responsible for the recent events across the realms. Something stirs out there, and it is angry. I have seen things, as I often do, and it will act soon. That entity from your realm, Tulniran, as you call it, that you let yourself be consumed by, is not dead. At least, not in the sense that you understand life and death. To believe that the realms you enter are random is a laughable concept for a being such as that. These beings are known by many names across the realms, and you are all but cogs in their grand design. Whether that be his design individually, or if he himself is a cog, is beyond our understanding. I believe your role in their design is larger than anyone I've run into, but I cannot understand this role that you play. I only understand that you are not meant to rot here in this prison. I can free you from this place, but I cannot take you home. You'll need to do that yourself. And right now, there is only one way to do that. He snaps his fingers, and you all teleport again to a familiar place. Landing on your
Always these
feet,
guys.
all of your gear on as you had it before, everything in its right place. The large clock tower door is shut tight. You guys on the other side, finally indoors. High above, several stories up, you hear Naz screaming profanities and nonsense to anyone who is listening. Reggy III, looking up, we have a long way to go still. And you look over and he seems to be in his probably low to mid 20s.
Oh, man.
Beautiful, long hair, chiseled jaw, jacked.
That's my boy.
Uncle
Looks
Reggie.
up with like his hair kind of billowing around.
He's your uncle now.
Yeah.
And that is where we will end it tonight.
All right.
Hey.
Oh, nice. Oh my gosh.